I haven't been live in who knows how long, and I finally got my capture card to work, and so I want to stream Splatoon today. So that's what we're doing. I haven't played Splatoon with chat since my YouTube streaming days, and I miss it. So, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to run into you. But my dad and his girlfriend are out of the house, and I was like, well, I was gonna stream today anyways, so that's just perfect timing. I don't have my friend code up. That is on me. I will have to... I'll probably make a command for it after this game. So that way people can, like, do the command to get my friend code and, like, add me and join me. Because the whole point is I'm playing with viewers, and I don't have a way for y'all to get my friend code. I think I had it up on stream when I streamed on, YouTube, but that made it kind of hard to see sometimes, so I just need to add it as a stream command. Also, if y'all can... I probably should turn this down anyways, but if y'all can hear the game noises through my mic, like you hear an echo with game noises, please let me know, because I have it playing through... I physically cannot play Splatoon without the music, and I cannot explain why. I will never know why, but I cannot play Splatoon without listening to the music, and so I need to have the TV on so I can hear it, but I also don't want y'all to hear an echo. I also forgot to text my friend that I was live. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Who is spamming me right now? Is that my boyfriend? Okay. Sniper already. Okay, well, let's not get too aggressive with it. It's not ranked. Oh, I gotta get used to the, okay, you know what? Someone remind me not to use Booyah Bomb while I'm under a walkway. Because I can never aim with the... Come here. Okay. I don't have the range to deal with an end zap, but I would charge in anyways. That's just my playstyle, I guess. But no, I haven't been playing... I haven't played... So we got the... No, before I got the new capture card, I had an old one and it just stopped working. And so I had this, but I had it set up in my room, in the... like by my setup still. And I had 2 monitors, so it was fine. I could just kind of like watch YouTube or something while I was playing Splatoon. So I played tabletop for a little bit, or whatever, like docked for a little bit, and then, ow. I played docked for a little bit, and then my sibling came in town, and so I was playing handheld so I could be out in the living room and playing with them. So I haven't played docked in a little bit, and I have no idea how this is going to go at all today. I still need to go add the command for the friend code thing, but I'll do that after, because first of all, oh, never mind, sniper's dead. I was going to say there's a sniper on me, but it's fine. Actually, it's not dead, somebody else died. Either that or they have like a really fast respawn. Oh, well, I found a mini splatting, or not a mini splatling, a splatling. I found a splatling I didn't know that they had, because I've been like going in circles trying to make sure that they don't have too much ink on our side, and then also pushing a little bit. And the sniper's back. Okay. Never mind. I don't got it. Never mind. Ignore me. I mean, it's fine, we're winning. I'm not too stressed about it. I'm just vibing. Okay. You deal with that. I'm gonna go over here and help Star. My phone is blowing up. Ah! There's the end zap. Oh, that's not good. Dodge them, though. Okay. I expected that to happen. I'm not really worried. I don't care that we all died at the end. I think we still won. Unless they just, like, pushed very hard. Okay, I shouldn't have had that much confidence. Never mind. We barely won there. I wasn't really paying attention, to be fair, though, so it's just kind of. Okay, I need to go add this command. So, sorry to anyone who's here. All you get to see is this lovely. If you don't understand, it's a Splatoon, or yes, it's Splatoon. It's yes, it's a Doctor Who reference. My outfit, because I may or may not be a really big Doctor Who fan. Actually, oh wait, I gotta pull up my friend code. Wait, hold on. There's a Discord server I'm in, and I can't access Discord because it's on the other monitor. So I gotta switch HDMI ports for a second. There's a command I can do in one of my Discord servers that that has my friend code saved. So if I can just find the server and then do the command wherever I can find. This was a bad idea. I should have done this beforehand. Because now I'm like, I don't see any kind of like. Oh wait, here's a bot channel. Okay, I just need my. What is the command? Is it this? No, that's not it. I don't remember. Okay, because I need my friend code, and I don't know if I can pull it up on. Like, I don't know if that's gonna give away personal information or not if I go to my profile to look for my friend code. So, we're just gonna. Where'd my mouse go? Okay. We're just gonna turn off this for a second so I can check, make sure I'm not gonna like share anything personal real quick. Nope, that's nothing personal. Okay. Just making sure I didn't have like an email showing or something. And I turned off the follower goal. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I mean, there's the friend code. I gotta make it a command for people who aren't here right now. So. Seven, 5, 2, 6. Oops. Nope. 7, 5, 2, 6. 5, 1, 1, 2, 4, 8. This is very scuffed. Very scuffed stream. Apologies. Hi! Hi, Telling Cactus. How are you? I'm sorry, it's a very scuffed stream right now. I gotta edit the, actually, my wrist isn't hurting that bad, so I don't need to include that information. Here we go. Now there is a command for the friend code, so if anybody actually is going to join, I don't have to have it up on stream. Now I can actually get started, and I'm not. I know. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my friend was spamming me because I went live, but they're getting ready for a cosplay con, and they can't come watch my stream, and they're complaining. Okay, that's cool. Oops. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not too worried if you leave. I'm just kind of vibing here. Both of my mods are busy right now, so I'm just kind of like, I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to join anyways. So I'm just vibing. Just because like I've been saying for a while now that I wanted to stream Splatoon, and I haven't had the chance since I got my new capture card. So let me just send out one more text to somebody who said they might join. Except for the fact that she's also streaming over on YouTube, and so she's probably not going to join. I mean, I'm just hanging out. I got done with school and my parents are out of the house, and so I was planning on streaming today anyways. Just because I haven't streamed in what feels like a month. I don't actually know how long it's been since my last stream. I haven't actually checked. Just because, Why does the other team always have the chargers, actually? Like, that kind of gets on my nerves. But no, I got home from school and I was like, well, I picked up the groceries for my dad, and then I was like, I just need something to do because I'm gonna be home by myself and I really shouldn't stay up late watching Five Nights at Freddy's. It's gonna give me nightmares again. So instead, I decided to stream my kind of chill, kind of casual game, but also not so chill or casual. I don't know, it doesn't feel as hardcore as some of the other games that I've played or like that I've watched, but it can also get very crazy and very chaotic very quickly. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I have not played on a full team before. Like those set teams people build for League and stuff. I'm more of a casual player. I tend to play by myself. I used to have a server that I would play with, but we normally played Salmon Run. We didn't really do much besides that. And then school started that year. I think that was like 2 or 3 years ago, and we just kind of like stopped talking as much. So yeah, I haven't been playing like with a group since the last not like I don't want to say last oh, you're right here. Hello. Last what is it? They haven't had one in so long, I forgot what it's called. I don't remember. Splatfest. There we go. The Chaos and Order Splatfest was the last one I participated in, and the only Splatfest I ever participated in where I had like a team. But even then, like, we didn't play that much together, and I ended up playing mostly solo for the Splatfest. Nope. Yeah, I mean, okay, so basically I got into Splatoon when I was younger because my friend had it on the Wii and showed it to me, and back then we only played Turf War. Funny thing is, she was actually scared of ranked. She was like, no, ranked is too chaotic, it doesn't make a lot of sense, like, just don't play ranked. And I was like, okay, I won't play ranked. And I got it for myself, and I played it for a bit. We still only ever played Turf War, and then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna try ranked, because Turf War gets kind of boring after a bit. And so I go into ranked, and I'm like, actually, this is a lot of fun. And so we play ranked together until Splatoon 2 comes out. And I actually had gotten one of my other friends into it as well, and I told them both, don't buy Splatoon 2, so we can all play Splatoon together. But then, because I played Splatoon so often, and my parents knew I was, like, into it, they bought me Splatoon 2 for Christmas, the year it came out. And I was like, oh! I just told my friends not to buy a Switch, and not to buy Splatoon 2, because we wanted to all play Splatoon together, and then we just kind of stopped playing, not because I had Splatoon 2, but because, like, they just didn't have as much time anymore and everything. So then I always just ended up being more of a casual player and playing by myself, because I didn't start joining like Discord servers or talking to other people who played more competitively until like the second or third to last Splatfest. And I was only in there just to look for people to play Splatfest with and play Salmon Run with between Splatfest and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I mean, my sibling tries to convince me to play League every once in a while, like me and them as a pair, even though we're not really that good at it. So it's just kind of us screwing around and being able to, like, I normally prefer, if we're playing together, that we play like private battles, because I do have quite a few, like, there was once we created a very chaotic private battle thing, because I have so many friends from the Discord server that would just randomly find our lobby. But we normally play Turf War until they get bored of Turf War, and then they're like, okay, let's go play League. And so then we play a few rounds of League, just so that way we're like on a, like, it's guaranteed that we're gonna be on the same team, just because I'm so much better at the game than they are. But I don't know, we always end up losing at League, and then it's not as fun for me. So just because I've never actually had the chance to build a team. And then I'm excited for Splatoon 3 though, and I think I did talk to my boyfriend at some point about possibly him getting Splatoon 3 and playing with me when it came out, but I don't know if he's going to, because he's never been much of a, like, besides having a Wii U, he hasn't been much of like a Nintendo player. But I know my sibling will play Splatoon 3 with me, that's for sure. Where did you go? Anyways. I was more focused on killing that person than using my special, because they would have just broken my ink armor and killed me before I got the chance to do anything. Or I might have been able to throw the bio bomb and then they just would have gotten me. But, I don't know. I'm just more focused on doing something to, I almost said distract me. It's not really just distract me, but more entertain me. Just hanging out and doing something than really focusing too much on like what I'm doing. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. I'm rambling now. Get all of this green out of my... I know you have a longer range than me, but you don't do as much damage. I know the stats for all the dualies. I used to be obsessed with dualies. Oh! Until I roll right into one. But, I don't know. I kind of actually fell out of playing Splatoon for a bit until I randomly- oh! I didn't realize they were that close. Hi! Hey Apple Small, welcome to the stream. But no, I kind of stopped playing Splatoon for a bit and I focused on streaming other games on YouTube for a while until I randomly streamed Splatoon once, and it actually helped me find more new people than like any other game that I streamed, and I found that really funny. But then I'd never really had the chance to stream Splatoon again because my capture card broke. And I only recently got a new one that works. So. Yeah, I was complaining about it to my dad and he was like, well, why are you so interested in getting a working capture card and actually able to stream Splatoon? And I was like, I don't know, like Splatoon's just kind of a comfort game for me. Or at least when I'm playing on the chill modes. Getting into ranked is a different story. I actually got up to S in almost every single mode except for Clan Blitz, I think it was, and then I went down like 2 ranks for my Rainmaker rank. No wait. No, I got as high as A+ in Rainmaker, and then I got up to S in Splat Zones, and... No wait, actually that doesn't make any sense. Thank you for the follow! I forgot what I was trying to- I don't actually remember anymore. I know I got up to S in... Maybe it was just Splat Zones. I want to say it was multiple ranks, and now I can't remember. I can try and look at my stats on my Nintendo Switch app, seeing as I'm in the middle of a game and I can't go check it right now. Splatoon 2. Since it's taking forever. Okay, my stats. I don't know. Oh wait, no, okay, so yes, I'm an S in in Tower Control right now, and I got up to S in Splat Zones like a while back, and then I dropped down like 2 ranks, and I just lost energy for Splatoon and just stopped playing for months. And I finally worked my way back up to an A+, and now I'm scared to touch it. I don't even touch Rainmaker or Clan Blitz anymore, just because I'm not as good as like on those modes. And the only reason I'm good at Splat Zones is because I have mastered weapons that work really good on Turf War. But, I don't know. Why do I always swim into rain like it's not gonna do anything? Oh! I think I saw you and just didn't notice you were aiming at me. I tend to do that a lot. Okay. They have kind of cornered us, haven't they? Well, I was about to go up there, but I guess not. This is just a dangerous spot. Ah! Escape. Oh. Never mind. No escape for me. I need to charge up my special without becoming a target. If that's possible. Without, unless we just kill the sniper right here, then I think that's the only way we're gonna get out of this is if I somehow... Oh! Dang it! Thought they weren't paying attention. Oh no, there was just a splat bomb. Never mind. I couldn't see it. So... that didn't even hit the ground. You can't get me from up here. There we go. Okay. How do I want to do this? And now, this is where I die! I just charged in! Ah! No! I thought I was gonna run out of- Is the command not working? I swear, if the command doesn't work. I swear I set it up. I did. Ah! Hello. Please don't tell me I set it up as a timer instead of a command. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. So I have the dashboard open, so it should be reading all my Twitch stuff. They do, okay. If it doesn't, I can try myself and see if I can use the command. I know I set it for everyone, but I can't actually do anything right now. I mean, I'm gonna lose anyways, but like, okay. Does the command work for me? Did I set it up wrong? No? Okay. Maybe it just doesn't like... Sometimes it doesn't like certain, like, words. Okay. If I try that. There's certain, like, keywords it just does not like, for some reason. No, it's not that. Oh wait. Is that it? I think the bot was off. Hi, welcome to the stream! Why is there a question mark? What did I... Okay. You know what? That's fine, Streamlabs. You can question whatever you want. I am changing the command back to FC though, if that's gonna work for me. Because I don't want to change my stream name. Sorry guys, let me just test that real fast. Oh, now there's no question mark anymore. Okay, that works. Fine with me. As long as the command's working. I just accidentally had the bot turned off. Somehow. I don't know how it turned off, but I had it turned off for some reason. But it's back, it's working, it's fine. That's all I care about. But, yes, welcome to the stream. I have a little bit too much energy right now, but I guess that's kind of required for streaming anyways, so I don't think anybody would be complaining. I'm good, how are you? I just got the friend request and I'm in the middle of a game. Oh no. Okay, I will accept it after this game, if I remember. I tend to have a terrible memory, but I feel like I'm gonna remember that. Hopefully. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I literally had not been playing many, like, online games for a little bit, and, my sibling was in town, and we were gonna play Splatoon together, and we have a family plan, and so they get on to play Splatoon, and they're like, hey, our membership ran out, and I was like, are you kidding? So I had to buy another one. And I don't actually have that much money right now, but I paid for it anyways, because I was like, I'm gonna be streaming it soon anyways. Like, I'm planning on streaming Splatoon soon anyways. Okay, I don't even know what that weapon's called. I've always called it, yeah, it is, like, $20. I think it's like, is it $20 for the family plan, or is that the single player person? I don't remember. Because I can't remember how much I paid. Because I feel like it was like 30-something dollars. And I can't remember. That makes more sense for oh! I don't know why I didn't just keep shooting. I just kind of like stopped shooting. I was like, okay. But yeah. I actually had a friend in one of my old Discord servers who couldn't pay for membership, and so we just kind of added her on to a family plan at some point. Like, we added her on to one of our server members' family plans so she could play with us. I don't have that Discord server anymore, sadly. I just have my stream one now. And now I kind of only play with chat and my sibling, because I don't have any other friends that play Splatoon. Okay, I do have one, but we don't talk as much anymore, and she's currently streaming right now a different game on YouTube. What was I talking about earlier? That weapon I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, I had a friend get on to me for calling the the slosher type thing that kind of like makes bubbles. That weapon. I've always called it a blow blobber because that's what it looks like, and she's always made fun of me for the way I said it. And I was like, well, it just looks like it's supposed to be pronounced that way. Like, okay, let me get up here. Unless the blow blobber kills me first. Let me just throw this out. Please don't land where I think that's gonna land. Okay, good. Where did you go? Don't focus your fire on me. Okay, well, you can't aim very well anyways. Hello. Okay. It is a little whack, to be honest. But it looks like it's pronounced blow blobber, and so that's what I've always called it. Wait, what's the shift right now for blobber? Okay. I don't know for sure. It's just a really weird name. What's this thing for salmon runner? Now I actually was not paying attention to the news. What? That's actually, okay, actually, that's a kind of good shift. I know the prize is shoes. I was looking at the weapons because I'm really picky about what weapons I can use. Okay, I need to go accept your friend request because I have not done that. And I've already confirmed that there's nothing I can really accidentally leak from this. There we go. He was texting me. Oh! My babysitting- okay, hold on. Sorry. One of my friend's parents set me up with a babysitting job tomorrow, so because I don't have an actual job, and like I've been trained for babysitting, but like I've never actually done a lot of babysitting yet, because I kind of have to, the way that I've been explained, the way that you have to get into the babysitting, like, what's the word? Like, job, I guess, is you have to start just working for people. And then if they're friends, they're like, hey, do you know any babysitters? They'll be like, yeah, I know this person named whatever. And like they give out your info and stuff so that way you can go do more babysitting jobs. So basically, to get more jobs, I have to work for other people. So that's why as soon as I got trained, my parents started like talking to all of their friends and they're like, hey, my daughter is trained as a babysitter. You should spread the word and get her some jobs. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're just vibing. I might have to take a break here in a second to go use the bathroom. I don't think drinking a Dr. Pepper during stream is really the best idea, but it was the only way I can think of to wake me up after school, so. You might have to have a few bathroom breaks here and there, because I tend to have to use the bathroom a lot. But it's fine. Just warning y'all because I know there's a whole thing about people leaving during BRB times, but the viewer who added me earlier, if you like join this match, I can join you back when I come back after this game. If you, well, no, because it might not let you join me if I leave. I don't know, I might be able to get through 2 more games, maybe. Not if I get disconnected. Never mind. Communication error has occurred. Never mind, guys. I don't know what that was about. That doesn't normally happen. hold on. I'm gonna, without giving away my Wi-Fi, I'm gonna double check real fast that it didn't just randomly change Wi-Fi's. No, it didn't. Okay, that was kind of weird. I don't know. Here we go again, I guess. It just disconnected me randomly. Because our Wi-Fi was having problems at the start of COVID. And so I stole my dad's work office because he moved out into the living room to do all of his work stuff from his living room. Or from our living room, I should say. Because the Wi-Fi wouldn't like reach in here. And so we bought like a little Wi-Fi extender for me to start streaming in here. So that way I had like a place that was like a little bit more far away from everything else. So that way when people were home, it wouldn't pick up on the mic as easily. And like it would just, y'all would basically mostly just hear me in the game instead of like a lot of other people talking. I'll say a lot, we don't really have that many people. Oh, one of the members on the team just got disconnected. I feel so bad. I mean, to be fair, I have won a 3v4 before. I can't remember if that was ranked or- oh! I can't remember if that was ranked or turf war though. I just remember being really proud that I was able to win the game because we had a member get disconnected. Because normally as soon as a disconnect happens, it becomes a very unfair game. I guess it just kind of depends on like the skill of the people who are playing. So they seem to be doing pretty good right now, so I'm not saying that it's a very easy win. Okay. Okay. Level, I think 61 right now. I actually stopped paying attention. I leveled up like 2 levels while I was trying to fix my chunks, because I messed up my chunks by accident a while back. Oh! Oh, that was a mistake! I did not see the ones on top. Oh yeah. Me and my sibling used to share a Switch when when my parents first got us a Switch in Splatoon 2 when they both came out. And then originally I think it was a gift for my sibling that we shared. And then so the Switch was mainly under their account. Either that or it was technically supposed to be for both of us, but then they made an account for Ash first because I was doing something else. And then after a while they were kind of tired of like us sharing a Switch, plus if they got their own then we could play games like Splatoon together instead of separately. And so then they asked for their own Switch a couple years later. I think it was like a year later. And then they got their own Switch so we could play together. And then I just have lots of accounts on here from both of us making spare accounts for replaying games like Pokemon, or I have an account on here for one of my friends. And I think my sibling has one for my boyfriend on their account because they live with my mom, which is like 2 hours away from here right now. And so they left their Switch here once and I asked them if I could let my boyfriend borrow it so we could play Splatoon together. So there's an account for him on their Switch. So that way we could have done that. But it's very chaotic. There's lots of accounts that don't need to be there. And I don't know which ones I'm like safe to delete or not. So anyways, sorry, I have 3 different pets in the house and I thought one of the pets was coming in to attack my cat. Cause my dad's girlfriend is staying with us, and so her dog and cat are also staying with us. And her cat does not really like my cat, or she does, but she tries to play with him, but then my cat sees it as attacking him, and so he doesn't like it that much. Okay, I hate to just kind of like leave, but I'm gonna go use the bathroom real fast just so I can actually have my full attention on the game. So I'll be right back. It was. Okay. I thought my mic was still picking me up, but it looks like it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I haven't really had time to test everything. Okay. There we go. Hi, I'm back. That went a little faster than I thought I was going to. Okay. Apple, I'm joining you. Hi! Oh, my chair's in the wrong spot. Okay, fixed it. How long have I been live for? 40 minutes? Okay. That's actually not as... I want to say not as long. I was gonna get the... What was it? Yeah, shorter than I thought it was. Yeah. I've been rambling to myself for a long time today, so I might be going a little bit crazy. And a little bit high on Dr. Pepper, but that's fine. That's always what my chat has liked about me most anyways, is my Dr. Pepper streams. So... I actually really love the Splatoon music a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, I have a weird obsession with game music. Like the Subnautica soundtrack is really nice. You know, that horror game underwater. Or Minecraft music's really nice too, or most of it is. I was doing something. Oh, you know what I was doing? I was checking to see if my friend is still alive on YouTube. Cause I was gonna tell her that I was gonna stream and then kind of forgot, and so like we were both setting up stream at the same time, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go stream for a bit, and I was like, oh, I'm about to go live too, and she was like, oh, well, just send me the link and I'll join if I can. Well, she said she was going live, and I got the notification that she was going live. She must have just ended because it's not up on her YouTube channel. So, anyways, yeah, me too. My plan for Splatoon 3, like streaming wise, is that I'm gonna wait and do the whole like what's it called? You know the whole what, you know the Octoling stuff? I called it campaign earlier, but I don't think that's really what it's called. the storyline part. Well, yeah, the Octo expansion, but that's like its own DLC thing. There's like a storyline for the free one that comes with the game, like the Octo Canyon or Canyon. I just call it the storyline games mostly. But yeah, I'm gonna stream that. Like, I'm saving that for stream. I might play it as soon as I get the game or whatever, and just kind of start leveling up and getting up to level 10 automatically and everything. But I'm probably gonna wait and do all the hero mode stuff on stream, because I mean, I've already completed both the Wii version and the Wii U version. I mean, wait, not Wii U and the Switch version, so it'd be kind of cool if I saved it for stream this time. I mean, yeah, it's very confusing and very obviously kind of like, I don't want to say it's like kid oriented, but it's definitely like a kid friendly storyline, if you know what I mean. Because like, I feel like it'd be kind of difficult for certain age groups, and so it's obviously not trying to be directed towards kids, but it's also not like really in depth to be exciting for adults. I mean, yeah, but it's not like they didn't, like, if this was more of an adult game, like an adult audience, they would have put more effort into actually going in depth into the lore. They just kind of they were like, it's Nintendo, it's supposed to be child friendly, let's just do something simple to have an option for people to play offline. So like, you don't have to have membership, or you don't have to have Wi-Fi in order to play this section. I don't know, I feel like it's just something they kind of threw together. I'm hoping it is, because they've gained a lot of traction since the release of Splatoon and Splatoon 2, especially since Splatoon 2 is more like the whole like playing on the Switch thing. It's like more, I want to say accessible than the Wii U version. So they have a lot more players now, and I feel like it'll be easier for them to get more people. I was not paying attention and I killed someone by accident. I have a special I can use, guys. I forgot. Mind if I slip in here real fast? Just throw that. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, I feel like since we have more people interested, and maybe even like looking at advice from the fans, they might have a better storyline for Splatoon 3's hero mode. I definitely want to say Splatoon 2's was much better than the Wii U version. It just wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to be. But yeah. It was definitely more challenging, especially Octo Expansion. I had levels I couldn't do, and I had to get my sibling to help me with it because they figured it out somehow, magically. Oh, they're doing a really big final push right here. But yeah, I mean the whole like you know how the theme of Splatoon 3 was kind of decided based on the Chaos versus Order Splatfest? I feel like just the whole Chaos theme in general is a bit more adult-ish than what they had been doing for Splatoon and Splatoon 2. So I feel like all of it's just gonna come together into a little bit more mature and hopefully better targeted game. Instead of Splatoon and Splatoon 2 being very like generic and being like anybody basically could play this as long as you actually have the skills to like control a controller and know how to aim at something and shoot it, then anyone can play it. But I feel like the whole Chaos theme just gives it a little bit more, like, it gives them more to work with to be a little bit more interesting. Sorry. No, that was a really good topic talking about. Like, I actually was able to get into that. I mean, plus it gives Apple something to listen to while they play, so I don't think they're really complaining that much. Were we on the same team last time, by the way? I wasn't really paying attention because I got too into that conversation. We're not this time, so... Okay. Okay. Part of me is like, I need to focus, and part of me is like, I don't really need to, because it's just turf war, and I'm just kind of having fun, so... I don't know. The thing I'm really excited for with Splatoon 3, though, is the fact that they are keeping Salmon Run, and they're adding harder bosses. Oh, hello! Because I was a little worried that I was gonna have to try and, like, make an active Salmon Run server for Splatoon 2 to have people to play Salmon Run with outside of playing Splatoon 3. Because I genuinely enjoy the game mode, and I want to be able to keep playing it. So I'm really glad they are including it in Splatoon 3, and so I don't have to keep playing Splatoon 2. Hello? Oh, thank you for the follow! Sorry, I was like, what? But yeah, Salmon Run's good. I didn't really understand it much until I had people that I could play with and like actually talk to while I played. Sorry. But like, let me think, because I once heard one of my friends that I used to play Salmon Run with describe it as it is extremely hard to play without communication, and so playing with random people just does not work well. Yeah, plus people are a little bit more friendly. Like, it's not as, I mean, depending on what server, if you're playing with people on Discord, it depends on what server you're, like, playing with, because I have to be, like, a few toxic people in Salmon Run, but, like, with randos, definitely it's a bit more, friendly. Especially because they're not, like, against each other and you're working together on one goal. So, but yeah, I once heard someone say that it's just really hard to play and be good in Salmon Run without, like, with random people, because you kind of need that communication of like, oh, there's a boss over here, or oh, somebody come focus over here, so we can like cover multiple areas, or go get those eggs before like they disappear. The whole throwing eggs thing that they teased in Nintendo Now, like that's gonna be so much better. Like I am excited for that. Because we can just have a bunch of, like we can just throw a whole batch of eggs up to the basket instead of having to go back and forth and risk losing them to the, I forgot what they're called, but the salmons that like come take the eggs. Plus you don't have to be right next to it, and you can try and like throw it in last second kind of thing. The amount of times I've tried to race to the basket to get a last minute egg in is so, I can't even, yeah, exactly. Like I have had to rush to the basket more times than I can even count and not even make it. So the fact that I can just like throw an egg is going to be so much better, and like not having them as close to the water so they don't as easily get snatched will be nice, you know. But yeah, I feel like Splatoon 3 is going to be great just because they're adding on to features that they added in Splatoon 2 that'll make the game even better. I'm a little nervous I'm not going to know how to use some of the, what's it called? Some of the specials that they're adding. I mean, I remember seeing the jetpack special in a Splatoon 2 advertisement and thinking, I'm never going to know how to use that. I still barely do, but at least I understand it now. But yeah, some of the specials that we've seen so far in trailers, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to use that. I'm just hoping that they at least keep some of my favorite guns. Like, I really hope they keep the dualies. Also, congrats Apple for the win. That was kind of mid-conversation. But, yeah, I'm really hoping they at least keep dualies and keep some of the specials I understand. And hopefully whatever weapon it becomes like my main on there has a special from Splatoon 2 or Splatoon, because I don't know if I really want to main one of the new ones unless I really enjoy using it. Like, the whole Booyah Bomb aspect is really cool. The whole, like you and your teammates charge up a Booyah Bomb, which actually helps them too. Like I don't know if y'all knew this, but actually if you help charge up a Booyah Bomb, it like gives you points towards your special. It like helps you charge up your special. Yeah, you could. Yeah, in Chaos versus Order, I think it was. You could use the megaphone during if you they actually included all of the Splatfest maps in private battles, and you can still use that map and use the megaphone for that map. It's really cool. I haven't done private battles in so long though. I used to back when like people were still really active in the Splatoon 2 community. Me and my sibling had like a bunch of like random people that we had as friends on the Switch, and we would just start a private battle and we would just kind of all chill. I think we mostly did just kind of like squid parties. We would just kind of host squid parties with private battles, and we would all just vibe. But yeah. Yeah, me too, kind of. I don't know. I never... Okay, so I feel like both of them did kind of grow on me a little bit, but I do kind of prefer the original two news people with their original... Oh! My bad. With their original, what is it called? Catchphrase? I like Stay Fresh better than, Don't Get Cooked, Stay Off the Hook. Just because I feel like I forget what the catchphrase is, like, all the time. Oh my goodness! I am not paying attention. Yeah, you meet them in the hero mode, but then, like, if you didn't play the original, you don't really understand it as much. So you kind of have to get, like, lore updates from somewhere else to really understand it. Because it's, like, there are these two people who I think they're also, like, I don't want to say they're daughters of the guy who runs the Octoling thing, but they're definitely related to him somehow, like nieces or something. I don't really remember. Grandchildren? That makes sense. Yeah, that probably makes more sense than nieces. I don't know where that came from. But yeah. Okay, that's good. I can't remember how much stuff they tried to, like, explain from the original. Like, okay, I remember the original storyline, though, was we had, like, this creature that we had, that like, lived on the tower. And they're cousins? I thought they were sisters. I don't remember. But probably was just an assumption I made, to be honest, when I was younger. But I remember there was like a creature they had to save that like lived on the tower that the Octolings stole or something. And then we like captured the Octoling king, or whatever he was. He was definitely a king of some sort, and he was an Octo. But I remember we had to capture him, and then he broke out in Splatoon 2, and we had to get him all over again. But I can't remember if they stole the creature back or not. Yeah, Octavio. Yep. Yeah, the Great Zapfish. I don't remember the names, but I can tell you, like, I know them. Like, if you, like, I can recognize the picture of them, but I don't remember the names. Like, I finished the storyline for this as soon as it came out. Like, that's the first thing I did, I think. I don't think I even leveled up to level 10 first. I immediately went in and I defeated all the Octoling stuff, because I was like, I know it's there this time, instead of, like, I accidentally find it wandering around the map, like I did in Splatoon. Like, the original. So then I went straight to it. Kind of similar to what I'm gonna do with Splatoon 3, but like I said, I'm gonna wait and stream it, so y'all get to see that first before I do anything else on this channel. Oh! Oh my goodness. I also need to get, I don't know, I kind of want one of the new Pokemon games, but I haven't really decided if I'm gonna get it or not. Because I don't have enough money for both, seeing how, like, I know we don't have an official release date for Splatoon 3. I just know that I'm not gonna have enough time to save up money for it if I buy the Legend of Arceus game right now. So I know there's someone there. Oh, there you are. Oh. Oh. No, don't super jump to me. Yeah. I don't know. I wish that I was okay, to be honest, the main thing I was excited for when I went to go watch Nintendo Now was a official release date for Splatoon 3. And the fact that they just kind of continued on what they, like, with whatever the last Nintendo Now was, or whatever they called it then, they told us Splatoon 3 was officially going to come out early 2022. And then we finally get another update, and all they said was summer 2022. And I'm like, can you actually give us an official date this time, or are you just going to keep messing with us? Because that was like the one thing I was excited for. And the only reason that I kept watching it after I saw the Splatoon 3 announcement was because I got spoilers about the Nintendo Switch Sports coming out. I just killed someone with a burst bomb. Ah! Okay, I was not getting out of that. But yeah. Those are like the only two games that I saw on Nintendo Now that I'm actually kind of excited for. Because I haven't... I don't even know where our Wii is. I think it's in the back room or something. But like, we just haven't played anything on the Wii in forever. And so I miss being able to play like Wii bowling and stuff. I just kind of wish they had done... I wish they had included baseball in the Nintendo Switch Sports, to be honest, because I used to play baseball on Wii Sports with my sibling all the time, and now I can't even do it. Splatsville? Is that what they're calling the thing in Splatoon 3? I feel like I've heard that, but I also think I haven't heard it. I mean, I guess, yeah, but Still. And like, everybody was talking about how disappointing the like the Nintendo Now thing was, because most of what they announced was just remakes of old games. And so, I don't know. Like, I get COVID's an issue, but it just feels like they're also not putting a lot of effort into giving us good content. They're just putting stuff out to make more money. Which is fair, it's a company, but also... Yeah. I mean, I know some of the remakes and some of the re-releases and stuff people are actually excited for, but then there's other people who don't know what those games are and don't actually find them interesting, and then they actually are just like, I kind of want new stuff, or like sequels to games that I like. So, but yeah, the Xenoblade Chronicles kind of looked interesting to me, but I don't know if I'll get it. I'm mostly focused on getting Splatoon 3 right now. But all the other remakes and stuff, like, it just did not interest me, besides the Nintendo Switch games. Or Nintendo Switch Sports. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hi, I see you, and I can't... My one weakness, besides long-range weapons, is a brush, because it has such a short range I should be able to get past it, but I can't. I love this person's username, by the way, Lucario. I love Lucario. Not like them, but like the Pokemon. Anyway. I used to listen to, back when I was into Splatoon, more than Splatoon 2, I used to listen to, Splatoon music while I drew. Yeah, same. Lucario and Vaporeon are my favorites. That's like the main reason I wanted Brilliant Diamond. Because like, I don't know, I didn't play Diamond or Pearl. And so it wasn't like, oh, a remake of a game that I really enjoy, I'm gonna get it. It was just kind of like, ooh, a new Pokemon game that has one of my, like, it's the generation where my favorite Pokemon was released, so I want to be able to play it. I actually haven't finished it because I just cannot beat the champion for whatever reason. Probably because one of her Pokemon, who, like, is really powerful and has Earthquake, and all of my Pokemon except for my flying type are weak to Earthquake because I have so many steel types by accident. Because my starter and Lucario are both steel types, and then I have like my rock type, and what is my other Pokemon? I don't remember what my other Pokemon is, but it's something that's weak to ground. Probably fire, maybe. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Yeah, I like the whole like. I mean, it looked pretty, I guess is the main reason that I kind of want to get it. And then also just because Lucario is included. Hi! I thought I was gonna die there, actually. Sorry. But, I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That's completely understandable. I mean, everybody has preferences. I'm not gonna attack you for not wanting to play it, obviously. That's not my place to do that. But I kind of want to play X and Y if it has a similar plot to the anime. Because I really like the plot for XY and XYZ. And then my sibling played Sun and Moon. I didn't get into Pokemon until Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Go. Like, those are the games that got me into Pokemon. And then, I mean, I watched the anime, and then I started playing Pokemon with Pokemon Go and Let's Go Eevee. And then I played Sword and Shield. I mean, yeah, the plot itself was weird, I'm gonna say. And, like, I know the, like, mechanics and gameplay was different from most Pokemon games. But I got myself a shiny Vaporeon and I had a Lucario, so I was happy. Yeah, probably. The plot for the anime for XY and XYZ was basically, if I can remember, yeah, as long as I have a car, yeah, I'm happy. I'm trying to think, because there were the, like, I'm guessing Zygarde, is that how you pronounce his name? I'm pretty sure he's in the game, or it's in the game. And basically they do like this long research thing where they find like the mini versions of Zygarde and like where it's trying to stop itself from being discovered by scientists who want to steal its like evolution energy or something. And then there's Ash has a Greninja that has like a special form that he like binds with, so that way he doesn't actually, he has a special version of Mega Evolution basically with his Greninja. I really liked the plot between, like the whole connection between Ash and Greninja, no matter how weird it was and how like just them trying to make Ash special. I don't know, I thought it was cool, and I did like the design they had for the combined Ash Greninja thing. And then Zygarde, that whole thing was really cool. Okay. I'm guessing that they just used the Pokemon from that generation and did like a normal Pokemon storyline then. With X and Y. Because that's what they normally do. I just know that they're half making a series similar to Sword and Shield on YouTube, like a mini short series, and then they're including characters from Sword and Shield in Pokemon Journeys. I don't know, because I don't have, it's on DS, right? So I don't have a DS to play it on. Like, my sibling has one, but like I said, they're out of the house staying with my mom most of the time, so I'm not actually able to use it. They have two arrow sprays that can use Booyah Bombs. That's great for us. Ah! Hello! I'm out of ink. Sorry. Okay. Where? I'm just gonna yeet it that way. Oh! My bad! I wasn't aiming at you or anything, it just kind of happened that way. Ah! Hello? Oh. Okay. Oh, I love Tall Homeless Man. Yeah, that's not, I don't even remember that happening anywhere in the anime, so that's interesting. Kind of reminds me of the whole thing from Let's Go, where you had to turn a Pokemon into a human who accidentally turned themselves into a Pokemon or something. How does that even happen? Does that even make sense with like Pokemon lore? Because it feels kind of weird in my opinion. I think Team Flare is the group that was doing research on Zygarde, to be honest, so that still fits, which is good. Felt that. I don't really either. I mean, like, I know the Splatoon stuff just because, like, I played through it. And then, like, I know... I think that's the only game I know lore for, besides the fact that I accidentally learned all the FNAF lore. But I don't really care that much about it, except for just learning what it was, because so many people found it interesting. Yeah, I know. Okay, okay, so Security Breach came out, and I actually like Security Breach compared to the other games. I didn't like the other games that much, and I know, like, I have a whole thing with horror. Teleportation experiment, interesting. Okay. But, with FNAF, it's like Security Breach came out, and I don't normally like horror games, except I kind of got into them with Subnautica. But I like Security Breach compared to the original games. Like, the whole sitting in an office and waiting for animatronics to come kill you is not my thing. But the whole exploration of Security Breach I like. I just am never gonna play it myself, which is why I watched Jack and Markiplier play it. But, yeah, so Security Breach came out and I got kind of interested in it, and so I started watching some people play it. And then, like, I was watching Jack's, like, as his were coming out, because I was kind of, like, I got into Jack because of his Subnautica playthrough, so I wanted to watch him play Security Breach first. And then I wanted to learn about the lore, just because I was like, well, if I am getting into FNAF, might as well, like, learn what this is all about and why everybody's so into it. And then I watched, like, a recap, like a recap from MatPat about the lore, or at least, like, his interpretation of it. And I've been trying to stay up to date with his theories from Security Breach, too, just because it's interesting. But yeah, I waited to watch Jack play it, and he said something in his last episode about trying to find all the endings. So I've been waiting for his William ending, and he hasn't done it still. So I've moved on to Mark, because I'm pretty sure he does find the William ending at some point. Just because I do want to see it. So, I have no idea if Jack's still planning on finding it, so just in case he doesn't, and I'm not just waiting forever for something that's not gonna happen, I'm gonna watch Mark play it. Yeah. I don't know, I just have a lot of free time at school. Okay, not a lot, but I need something to watch during lunch, so I have turned to watching people play Security Breach during lunch at school, so. Like, I'm not too into the game to where I'm, like, obsessed with it. It just happens to be the one thing that I want to watch right now. Because I finished Jack's Subnautica playthrough. I was gonna watch Mark's, except for the fact that he started with the beta testing and finished. I think he finished it in beta testing, actually, his playthrough of Subnautica. And I wanted to watch his, like, full game playthrough, but he doesn't have... Like, Jack has a few episodes where he starts in beta testing and then stops playing for a bit and then plays the full thing when it comes out. And so I was hoping for something like that with Mark, but Mark didn't do that. He just kind of finished the game while it was in beta testing still. So, and didn't have, like, a full playthrough when the full game came out, so I just wasn't that interested in watching it. But yes, like Splatoon and Subnautica are like really big comfort games for me. But also there's not a lot that you can watch with Splatoon besides watching people play it live, obviously because I'm doing it. But because like I already know all the lore. There's not nothing else really interesting to watch. It's also not really that interesting like with the current ones watching someone else do it. Seeing as I already know it all and I've done it myself. But that's why I have to stick to Subnautica content, which there's not a lot of because most people have already played the game and it's years old. So instead I'm watching people play Security Breach. That's all I can do during lunch, really. Do that or just watch random YouTube videos on my page that I'm not really that interested in. So instead everybody gets to watch me jump scares that pop up on my screen and think I'm crazy. That's fun. I really should pause the episodes after lunch instead of continuing to watch them during creative writing while I'm supposed to be working on my novel. Because what happens is I'll be watching it and like Mark will like die to one of the animatronics and I just jump and I'm just, like I swear people are watching me and thinking I'm crazy. Yeah, me too, kind of. Except I try to like stick. Like, if my interest is hooked on a series, I try to stick to that. And then once I finish that, I'm like, well, if I don't go rewatch a TV show I've watched before, I'm not gonna have anything that I want to watch. Which is why I kind of stick to drawing or, playing games more in my free time at home. So I'm not, like, wasting all of it watching TV and, like, watching all of anything that I could find interesting. So I don't, like, waste it all. We have 3 Booyah Bombs. This is not gonna go well. Oh no. We have all 3 of the arrow sprays. This is gonna go either really well or really badly. Because the best teams are the ones that have the most, like, variety. Oh my goodness! We have 4 booyah bombs! Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the 4th weapon. I just know that we have 3 arrow sprays. This is gonna be so chaotic. Because there's 4 booyah bombs on this team. Ah! Oh, I didn't expect it to follow me, actually. Like, I know it does that, but I didn't expect it to come down here with me. Yeah, honestly, when I'm not at school and looking for something to entertain me during lunch, though, I'm kind of wandering around Twitch and just following, or not following, but like watching random people on Twitch. Mostly people that I follow, but sometimes a few random people if like nobody I want to watch is online. Oh, okay. So, you know. I mean, I have to say, I am glad live streaming is a thing and that it exists, because otherwise I think I would run out of stuff that I want to watch. Because I can take a break from like TV series or YouTube series that I'm watching, and I can watch somebody else play something different and live. So I'm not getting bored of the same content all the time. It just sucks when everybody that I follow streams at times that I can't actually join them. Like, I either stream while I'm at school or after I'm already asleep. So I don't actually get to catch people a lot of the time. And for those of you who did follow me today and are gonna like continue coming to my streams, I do have to warn you, I don't stream a lot. This is kind of just like a hobby for me outside of school. So I just kind of do it whenever I feel like I have energy and motivation to. Which is not very often. Because I try not to do it on days where I think I could hang out with my boyfriend. And I prefer hanging out with him. And then that tends to be most of the time that I hang out with him. So. Like, I know I'm supposed to be putting work into trying to get more people, like more active viewers and followers. And then that'll motivate me more to do more streaming. But also, I just tend to be, I don't want to say antisocial, but definitely like more of a introvert, where I don't want to spend all of my time with people or broadcasting myself live, because that's gonna use up all of my energy. But yeah, I felt that. Like, I get notifications for people all the time, but I rarely ever check Twitch unless it's a time where I'm used to one of my streamers that has like a schedule, is like said they're going to stream. So. Like, there's people on Twitch who are like actively out there like constantly watching new people or like constantly watching people, and then there's people who are on Twitch for specific people. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I have it on my phone to get the notifications, but I prefer watching it on my computer because of mobile lag. Or the mobile delay. But like, I also tend to put people on just to listen to them in the car while I'm driving home from school. So that's kind of like one of the only times that I'm fine with the mobile delay. Yeah. I mean, if you have Discord, I do have a Discord server so you can get pinged for notifications. But okay, cool. I mean, I don't chat in there a lot. I wish it was more active, but I do have other servers that I focus a little bit more on keeping active. So anytime I create a Discord server for content creation, it just turns into a place for people to hang out and wait for pings. Instead of like a, hey, let's chat and talk all the time kind of. Oh, you're on my team this time. I thought you were about to attack me. Okay. That's weird. Is it like a glitch, or do you think it's just like, I don't know, like Twitch mods kicking you out because you're not active or whatever? I know there are servers who only like to have active members in it, so they'll kick people who aren't active. Okay, then I don't know. That has to be a Discord thing then. I mean, if you want, I can, if you do join, I can add you on Discord, and then if I ever notice you leaving, I can just ask, and if you want a new invite, and just keep inviting you back. So that way it's more of a like, did you actually mean to leave, or were you kicked again? Okay. Okay. I mean, that works for me, if I remember. Like I said earlier, I tend to have a really bad memory when it comes to some stuff like that. Why is this area not inked, actually? Is that the right term? Is it, like, painted, maybe? I don't know, I feel like painted was the wrong term to use, too. Oh, hello. I mean, I don't mind if it... I mean, I don't want to say if it means that I get to keep an active viewer, because it's not really that I want the stats or anything when it comes to active viewers. It's more of... I just like having people to talk to, I guess, so the streams are more entertaining. And then also just because it's me hanging out with people instead of me becoming a content creator. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people here so I look famous or I feel famous or feel popular. I want people here just to have communication with people. I'm defending, I feel like I'm defending myself and I don't need to. But I should not have thrown that. It's fine. I don't think we're winning this, but I can still try. Yeah, me too, honestly. I own so many Discord servers, and I want them to be active and I want them to talk to me, and then like we are in the channel and we're like talking to each other, and then it's awkward. Like, I don't know how to talk to them, it feels like. So I feel like if I'm playing games I genuinely enjoy and I have other people in chat who genuinely enjoy these games and like give me topics to talk about that game, I can ramble about it and then just actually start genuine conversations about them. Also, I did not realize how long that notification was gonna be for that timer. We had an incident with somebody where we needed tone indicators because we couldn't tell if they were being sarcastic or if they were being homophobic, so we kind of banned someone without knowing for sure, and then we were like, maybe we should add a reminder about using text indicators and tone indicators so we don't like make that mistake again. Oops. Well. I mean, honestly, I feel like most of the time I can tell. It's just if it comes to a joke that might come off as like racist or homophobic or just a generally offensive, then we prefer if you're using tone indicators so we can tell that it's a... I don't know, like, there's a difference between making, like, an offensive joke and then, like, joking, like, sarcastically doing a satire joke. Like, joking about something, you know? So, that's, like, the main reason that we asked for tone indicators when it comes to stuff like that, but besides that, I don't feel like I really need tone indicators that much. Just because I tend to understand how... Like, I've been on the internet for years now, and I feel like I can understand what people mean by certain wording. And then there's people who don't know how to do that. Like, it's really hard for them to, like, be able to understand emotion through text. So that's why, I think that's kind of why tone indicators became a thing. Was because people were like, I don't know what they're trying to communicate through that. So it would help if they were able to make that more obvious to me. And then I'm just kind of like, I understood that without the tone indicator. So I didn't really need that information. I just know I have friends who can't really tell the difference, and so I use tone indicators with them. Oh, we had 2 disconnects. No wonder we're losing so badly. I was like, what happened? And it's just me and one other person against 3 because they also had a disconnect. Oh, hello. I might take another bathroom break after this game, though. It feels weird announcing it like that, but... Did I hear voices? Am I hearing voices? No, I'm kidding. If I did, it sounded like my dad's, so that means that he's home. Which means I either did actually hear him out in the garage and they're about to come inside, which I didn't hear the garage open, but I also have, like, the game going on. But it's either, I heard them in the garage, or, it's my anxiety saying, like, oh, they might be listening to you talking to yourself. But yeah, this is not going anywhere anytime soon. Obviously we don't have time left, but someone's breaking into the house because I was streaming. Damn, I should have been paying more attention. I should have been paying more attention instead of putting my headphones on and blocking out all sound. Actually, to be honest, it's probably my cat snoring. He's like sound asleep. So I probably heard him snoring and then my brain tried to turn it into English because I couldn't fully hear it. So my brain was trying to interpret it as English, and so that's why I thought I heard someone that sounded like my dad talking. That probably makes more logical sense than hearing my dad in the garage. So, anyways, I'm going to be right back. Today, I am back. I'm actually really glad that I don't have to, like, I don't have homework to do this weekend, because I was a little nervous that I was gonna have creative writing homework, because basically my wrist started acting up. Yeah, if you have, you have to have membership, like online membership. And then as long as you do !FC, it'll give you my friend code and you can add me, and then I can accept your friend request. And then you can just join off of me whenever I'm in a lobby. Yeah. So just let me know, or I'll get the notification when you send me a friend request, and then after this game I can accept it, and then you can join in too. So my wrist randomly started acting up Wednesday. I don't really know why, but I know I was working on a commission for my dad. And so that's like the first time I've ever gotten like an art injury. But I know my wrist was acting up, and then I went to school Thursday, and creative writing was like the main class I really like had issues with my wrist, I guess. So I told my teacher, she gives us mental health breaks if we ask for it, and so I asked if I could use one of my mental health break days because I did not think I was going to be able to write, especially because I have a medical condition that we used to think was triggered by me getting injured, but it's actually triggered by stress that causes me to pass out. And so I just didn't want to like stress myself out too much with trying to write with an injured wrist, or like because pain stresses me out. So I just didn't want to stress myself out too much with any of that. I ended up writing a chapter anyways though, because the first 7 chapters of our novel for the rough draft is due Sunday. But before she was saying that she wanted like everything finished Sunday. Which, like, the minimum amount is 7 chapters anyway, so for some people, I guess, having the first 7 chapters done by Sunday is having all of it done by Sunday. But the way that she was wording it, I thought I had to write 2 chapters. And we were only working on it in class Thursday. We took a break from novel writing today. So, I thought I was gonna have to do that for homework, and then she reminded us today, and she was like, no, it's only 7 chapters, and I was like, okay, good. I don't want to write my 8th chapter for homework. And then, I know I have physics homework, but I did it in class. Mostly. So, I just have to turn that in online, and then I'm good. Because we're focusing on doing treatments for my wrist, because my dad's girlfriend is a physical therapist. So, she's gonna suggest some treatments to hopefully help my wrist over the next few days, and we're gonna try and, if it doesn't go away by itself, we're gonna try and deal with it this weekend. But also, I have a babysitting job tomorrow. I know I said that already a little bit earlier, but I haven't really had that many babysitting jobs. My friend's mom reached out to me and was like, because she works at a hairstyling place, and she was like, hey, one of our stylists has like a work shift tomorrow, and it's an appointment, but doesn't have anyone to take care of the kids. So would you be willing to babysit them for like 2 hours? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And it's funny because it's like 3 kids, and normally I was planning on at least starting I was planning on starting at $5 per kid per hour, because I think that's like the suggested starting rate. And she just straight up front offered $50, which is like double my rate. So I was like, yeah, sure, of course I'll take that. So, I mean, I guess technically I could buy the new Pokemon game after my shift tomorrow. But thank you, Soap, for that. Sorry, I tend to get lost in my rambling and then I forget to read chat for a second. Good morning, Roscoe. You like the smell of my hoodie? He doesn't care where he sleeps as long as it's on top of my hoodie because he likes my smell. My cat. Yeah, the Discord server, it's quiet. Nobody talks in there, but I do have a bot that automatically pings for all my streams if you— oh, I didn't get the thing for it. Sorry. Yeah, I can go accept that after this game. Sorry. But yeah, it's quiet in the server. There's like nobody that talks in there, but there is a bot. You have to go pick up the reaction roll for it. But the bot will automatically ping that reaction roll, like that roll. And every time I stream, I think. I didn't actually check to see if it worked today. But normally it automatically pings for all of my streams. And then I might do, like, sometimes if I'm just not feeling on going live on Twitch, I might do streams just to people who are in the Discord server, or like play games with people in the Discord server. I know definitely if I get bigger where I have more active people in the server, I kind of want to play games like Mafia or something in the server. Or like I could do, if I ever become interested in Among Us again, or if it ever becomes a trend again, then I might do a thing where only people who are in the Discord server can play Among Us with me or something to get people to join the Discord server, but we'll see. And I can also definitely set up stuff for like you guys to just play games with each other, like have ping rolls or stuff like that. It's just that it's not active enough for people to want that. So I haven't really put a lot of effort into stuff like that. I just kind of have like a basic setup. Oh, I hate blasters! Blasters, and I feel like I die mostly to blasters and chargers, to be honest. Especially in ranked. I mean, you don't see people using them a lot in Turf War unless they're training or warming up for ranked battles, so. Hello. Instant death. Yeah, brushes are, I mean, they're kind of annoying, I guess. And I find them hard to use, personally. Like, I was talking about it earlier about how, like, it feels like their range is short enough to where I should be able to break through their range and kill them, but I sometimes just can't, and it feels like they have a longer range than my gun for whatever reason. I prefer dualies in Clan Blitz. I just kind of dodge around people and try and throw clams into the basket, but it doesn't always work. That's why, like, I find the concept of Clan Blitz really fun, but I personally am bad at it. So I used to say that my favorite game mode was Clan Blitz until I got good at slot zones, and then I was like, actually, that's a lie. Where'd you go? I know I knocked you off. There you are. Now I kind of main the arrow spray, because if you can get close up to people, it's almost a definite kill sometimes, depending on the weapon they're using. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does enough shots to where it's really easy to kill people, and just cover ground in general. Oh! I see the blaster. I have eyes on the blaster! Got him. Okay. Anyways. Can I throw it? Can I throw it? I did throw it. I don't know if I needed to ink over there, but I threw the Booyah Bomb, so that'll cover like a last few. I can't tell if that actually did much. I probably threw it into an area it didn't need to be, but it's fine. Okay. Let me just leave this real fast so I don't forget to go accept your friend request, because I'm bad at remembering to do that, as I've said. Oh yeah, so there are definitely maps that are better for some modes and not for other modes. And I do like how some of the maps are like slightly edited for the different maps. Like there are options or like ways to get into some places that are available on certain modes, but like not others, kind of thing. But I feel like if we had more people here, we definitely could switch to Salmon Run, because I would be down. But I also don't want to get stuck with too many like random people, if I can help it. Like Salmon Run is an easy way for me to get money, to be honest. Which I don't really need if I'm not hunting for chunks. And I'm actually out of snails because I had to redo my chunks for one of my gear, because I thought I needed an ability that I didn't, so I was changing one of the like mini abilities on my, like some of the chunks on one of my gears. And then I was like, oh wait, actually I kind of wanted to keep the abilities I had before. So then I had to fix it. I didn't have enough chunks to do that, so I had to go get more chunks, and it was just a lot. Well, that's nice. I mean, you always want to find games that you can find other people that enjoy it with you to play with. But I feel like playing games by yourself, like that's kind of... Okay, I have like two main reasons why I wanted to get into streaming, I guess. One of them being I just don't like playing games by myself. And then another one being that I feel like there are so many communities created because of the internet and because of content creators, but not all of them are like the safest place. The internet itself is not really a safe place for a lot of people, and so I just kind of want to create like a safe community for people who need it. Just somewhere where they can be themselves and just kind of vibe. You know, I don't even care if they're in there for me or not. I just want to have a community that's safe for people to be in, and they feel that they can be at home kind of thing. I feel like that feels cheesy because I think there's a lot of content creators with similar goals, but I don't know, I feel like I've gone through so many different Discord servers, and I've like had to create my own or leave communities I felt safe in, and I want to create like a stable place for people that can be a safe place for them to hang out. So well, that's good. I'm glad that I mean, being at my stream can help. I mean, I'm just doing my own thing and vibing, and I'm just kind of chatting, so. I've been thinking about streaming for the past few days, actually. It's just that, like, I didn't have a lot of energy coming back from school, and I kind of did have art stuff that I want to work on. Then I injured my wrist, and now I can't draw, so instead I am playing the game that makes me very angry, but not playing the angry modes. Can you stop? Oh, no. Okay, well, actually, I changed my mind. Keep running for me. But I'm glad your day's gotten better, and I hope the future days for this weekend aren't going to be as bad. So, yeah, I've had my fair share of really bad experiences with the internet, and I want to create somewhere that can hopefully avoid creating situations like that for other people. So I just had to create a few trial and error communities where I learned the different personalities of people who aren't really good people. So I know how to like filter through the people that I want in my community versus people I don't want in my community. Really. So chat would be a little bit more chaotic right now if one of my mods was here, but they are currently going to a con, and they like texted me as I started stream, and they were like, "How dare you stream without me?" Like, I cannot catch your stream, and I'm very upset. Like, I'm sorry. I just needed to stream today. Like, I needed to. Just vibing. Just because, like, I can't remember the last time. I can check real fast while we're between. Also, both of you, welcome to the. Not me, level 14. It's okay. You'll get up there. Do you have, like, the drinks and stuff from playing Salmon Run? Because you can go get, like, XP boosters and stuff. Which will help you level up faster. Where was I trying to... Not insights. I know that. I'm trying to figure out what my last stream was. My last stream was January 13th. So, yeah, almost a month ago. Little less than a month ago was my last stream. And we are starting. I need to... Yeah, they normally watch me on their mobile app anyways. It's just that they're going to... So their friend offered to take them to the con with them. And so they're currently in the car, or I don't know if they're still in the car, but like the whole trip was going to be them in a car with their friend and like their parents, like their friend's parents. So I don't know, like I feel like they're going to spend most of the trip talking to their friend instead of having headphones in and listening to me. Ah! I killed someone by accident and I got rolled over by a baller. Okay. I mean, if you wanna, I mean, unless you're like currently like trying to get chunks and stuff, you probably should keep the ability one until it runs out. I mean, wait, hold on, that sounded backwards. If you're using the drink for chunks, then you should keep it until it runs out, but if not, then you probably should switch it to an XP booster one. I could be doing that right now, honestly. I could leave and go get an XP booster, but I also like, don't really care that much. Like, I'm just playing to have fun right now. I'm not actually worried about numbers or anything. I know you're in the corner. I don't know why you went into the corner and... Where did you all go? I escaped. Oh! I killed one person. I do have to say, I think after... Back to the Pokemon conversation we were having earlier, that randomly came to mind when I was thinking about stream ideas. So, I feel like I finished the game and then I got all the Pokemon that I wanted, and then that was kind of like the end of it for me until the DLC came out. Oh, you did? I wasn't paying attention to names, but congrats. Oh, I have Apple on my team, so we're just against, so, okay. Anyways, so, with Sword and Shield, I like finished the game, I got all the Pokemon I wanted on my team, and obviously that's normally like the end of the game for people unless they do shiny hunting, which it was really easy to do shiny hunting through the Crown Tundra when they added the DLC, and so I feel like that was the most fun part of Sword and Shield for me, was when they added the DLC and I was able to start doing the Dynamax adventures and doing shiny hunting through there after I got my Pokedex finished. And so I had this idea. Oh dang, I didn't throw it in time. I had this idea once, or recently actually. Hi Ivy. That I told to my sibling who also has the DLC, and I was like, it would be a kind of chaotic stream if we did a stream where we were like competing and doing the Crown Tundra together, or the Dynamax adventures together, and we were trying to compete to see who could get a shiny first. Because the thing is, they don't have the shiny charm, and I have the shiny charm, but they have better luck than I do. Like the first time they ever played a Dynamax adventure with me, they got a shiny, and they don't have the shiny charm. And so I think it'd be really chaotic if we spent the entire time like trying to compete with each other to see who could get a shiny first. But also like people don't really care about Sword and Shield as much anymore now that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are out, and The Legend of Arceus or whatever that game is called. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know, like, I got the DLC mostly so I could get some of the Pokemon that I really liked that they had in there, like Rockruff and Lycanroc and Luxray. Like, I know I could have gotten them through trading and stuff, but I wanted to go through the additional storyline and get them myself. And then when they were talking about the Dynamax adventures and how it was like much easier to get shinies that way, I was like, oh, so I could collect shinies to hopefully transfer into other games. Which they still haven't added the transfer feature into Diamond and Pearl yet, which is fair. I just really like playing through games with the shiny Vaporeon. the like adventurer dad from the DLC, the guy who really likes adventures, and her daughter's like, I don't really care about adventures that much, and so he kind of does adventure stuff with you a little bit. Yeah, I liked him a lot, especially because I don't know, like it kind of felt like he was like trying to act like a dad with you when he wasn't your dad, and so like you would send him all of your findings from your adventures. Like, oh my god, that's really cool. And like, I know you're just excited about the other adventure stuff, but you're acting like a dad towards me, and it's kind of weird. Oh, hello. Sorry, I don't mean to distract you from our game if you're in the game. So, oh, we're all on the same team. Look at that. Ah! That's fair. For the games, yeah. And then like, which fits with Ash, because he doesn't have a dad in the anime either. Oh, why are they up here? Why don't I have ink? Hello! I'm sorry if my gameplay becomes bad. There's a cat standing in front of my TV. all the games that I've played, at least, that start with a character who just has like a mom, and the mom's like, okay, have fun on your Pokemon adventure, go get your Pokemon from, or get your starter Pokemon from the professor. Ivy, I can't play like that. Oh. Okay, thank you. Which kind of fits with Ash's story too. So, I feel like it makes sense. Especially since a lot of the plots for the games are very similar to the anime, and like a lot of stuff, or not a lot of stuff, but some stuff from the game is very similar to the anime. So. Ivy. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. You can't just walk in front of the TV. I don't know what kind of, I don't know what you're doing actually. Are you looking for attention? Is that what's going on? Okay, bye. So, my cat is like, I don't know, 7 years old maybe, 8 years old, and then my dad's girlfriend's cat is like 2. So she's really energetic, really playful, always wants attention, kind of thing. And, I don't know, a really cute thing that she does, but also kind of annoying thing that she does, is that, so she doesn't normally get wet food. Like, we don't normally feed her wet food, but it's part of my cat's diet. And so, every single day, I have to feed him his wet food. And then she comes in there with me, or with us, and tries to eat his food because she's like, oh, well, obviously this cat that I suddenly look up to eats it, so I want it. And so I have to, like, lock her out of the room that I feed Roscoe in so she doesn't eat all of his food. And I think she's actually started to like the wet food, too, because the other day my boyfriend was over, so I forgot to lock the door and everything. And so she goes in there and she just, like, steals the plate from him and eats the entire thing. So, we originally started locking all the pets out because the dog would go in there and eat Roscoe's food. And then I think she's learned that we don't want her in there, so she stopped eating his food. And so now the other cat does it. Oh, look, the tone indicator's message is back. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your cat. That is surprising that they've lived that long, though. I think the average is 9 years. But there are cats who manage to toughen it out and live longer. So. Then again, being raised, like, in a human house versus being out in the wild definitely allows them to live longer. Oh, shoot, I can't get out of that. Congrats. That's good. Oh, we got 2 Streamlabs notifications in a row. It doesn't normally do that. Oh, okay, that's why it does it. It does that sometimes. Come here. Yeah, you. Oh, nope, you got ink armor now. Oh, okay. Okay. I had that coming. I wasn't even tracking you down on purpose. Like, I can see you, but I wasn't tracking you down on purpose. I just kind of found you and I was like, okay. There's somebody. Oh! I fell through the floor. Am I being attacked? Oh, not anymore. I was gonna say, am I being attacked by a charger? And then the charger died. Yeah, I can't remember if the Sploosh-O-Matic has more range or if it has more damage. But it's definitely something a little bit better than mine. I want to say it's range, if I'm gonna be honest. But I could be wrong. Actually, it might have a lower range. Come on. I'm not even hitting you with those bombs. It's damage? Okay. That probably makes more sense. The thing that helps with Turf War, though, with the arrow sprays, is the higher fire rate and the lower accuracy. Because it's not, like, direct. Like, the bullets aren't kind of direct, they're kind of scattered. And so it helps you cover more ground, which also kind of, if you're above somebody, it helps with killing someone too. Being attacked by an arrow spray can sometimes, at least for me, can get kind of confusing. I don't really know where to shoot or anything. I got somebody. Oh, that's a long distance. Long distance. Get him. Okay. Long distance alert. They're gonna get me. We pulled through at the end. Thank you. I feel like those like underdog wins are kind of common, to be honest, because like one team's winning for a long time. Oh, welcome to the stream. But like one team is like winning for a long time, and then they let their guard down. It's like, oh, it's okay, we got this, and then like a mixture of like them like lowering their guard and like the other team like being so determined to push through and get that win. It just normally like flips the tides really quickly. I just see the underdog wins like all the time, and the only times that I really don't is if one team keeps them backed up in a corner the entire game, or if there was a disconnect on the losing team. But oh no. My boyfriend lost his phone. He just DM'd me on Discord and told me he lost his phone. I mean, you kind of get used to the game and you find like a weapon you're good with, and then that's kind of where the— oh! You got up here really fast and I am not an ink and I can't escape. Okay! Anyways, but yeah, you kind of like find a weapon you're good with, and you kind of find a tactic that works for you, and then you're kind of able to stand by yourself and at least pull some of the— do some of the work single-handedly enough to be like a good, like, not, I don't want to say like a good asset, but like at least able to— for me, I'm able to like push— like, I'm able to start the fight back when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, to be fair, with this weapon, I can throw a Booyah Bomb and, like, escape through my Booyah Bomb. Where did you— no! What? No. Ink armor! Ugh! I thought I could catch him before his— like, right after his Ultra Stamp ran out. Or their Ultra Stamp, I should say. But okay. About to say, we got most of them out of here for now, but you came up here. I almost had it. I almost dodged out of the way in time. I did. I almost had it. Okay. Oh my gosh. I got surrounded. I really should start coming up from the top, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I'm gonna come up here. Hello. Ah! I almost had it. One of these days, I'm gonna get it. I had just charged it too. I had just charged my special. Because normally Booyah Bombs work really well for just getting like a large amount of space and being able to pull forward. So that's kind of like what I'm hoping for. I'm not gonna make a lot of progress, but I'm gonna try, even if it gets covered up. I did my best. Also, Kerbo, if you send a friend request, or if you sent one, you might have to let me know because I didn't see a pop-up for it, and then I have to go, like, leave the game real fast and accept it. But you have to tell me if you sent it. They did? Oh, so I'm just not paying attention because I'm so focused. Okay, I'm going to try and get into the game, like, and go accept it really fast, but I might get disconnected, and if one of y'all is still in the lobby, then I'll join. Okay, this probably is gonna take too long. Become friends. Okay, sorry. I'm just really focused in on the game, but I guess I didn't see the pop-up. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. So if one of y'all is still in the lobby, I can join off of you. I might just have to wait 3 minutes. Nope, okay. Start one then. Anyways, how are you guys? I've been doing a lot of talking. Alright, that's good. I mean, you did say earlier that coming to the stream and hanging out for a bit has improved your mood, so... So, I don't know if y'all find this true, but one thing that gave me a lot of inspiration, besides like my motivations to get into streaming, was that I've had quite a few people tell me that my voice is comforting, and like they love, or not really love, but they do like being able to have my streams on in the background and just listening to my voice. It is? Okay, well, thank you. I mean, okay, so I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm definitely a sound-based person, because I feel like I attach on to people because of their voice. Like, I don't know. Like my comfort streamers, it's because of the way they sound. I like to put them on in the background and like listen to them, even if I'm actually watching them. Some of them I do end up like liking their personality as well. But with most of them, it's just kind of like, it's like a parasite. Oh no! I don't mean to be like a bad obsession. But no, like, I kind of attach onto people because of their voice. And one example of that is my boyfriend, and he doesn't even understand it. But I just really like the way his voice sounds, I guess. Oh! Hello! I saw a weapon similar to mine. Oh, I wanted to kill them. Okay, oh! Hello. I think that was a long distance gun that's after me. You want to come and track me down? No, you're gonna send a curling bomb after me. Okay. There's another one. They're back. Okay. To a lot of people it doesn't make sense when I say that most of my life is sound-based or like music-based. Like, I mean, I was talking about it earlier about how well, I don't actually remember if anybody was in the stream at that point or not, but I was talking about earlier about how I cannot play Splatoon without the music. Like, I need the music to focus in on the game. Speaking of sounds, can y'all let me know if it's like the music's echoing or anything? Because I have it coming in through the capture card, but I also have like the sound on my TV. And I just want to make sure that it's not like coming in through my mic as well. Okay, good. Because that would be a little awkward if I had been streaming for 2 hours and you could hear the music double the entire time. I mean, the music's really low on the TV. It's like just enough to where I can hear it. And it shouldn't pick up on the mic, but I just wanted to double check. Whoosh! There's lots of chaos and bombs exploding going on over here. The waves, salmon run waves, that makes sense. I just can't do Splatoon in general without the music. So like if I'm playing with somebody else who's streaming, I have my music on as well as theirs because they have theirs on for the stream. So I'm listening to their stream, plus I have my own music coming from my game. Even if it's different soundtracks, or even if it's like the same soundtrack but delayed, I have to hear both. I need at least mine at least, but like also I want to be able to hear the streamer while we're playing, so. That makes sense, yeah. And like a lot of things I just can't do without listening to music. Like I get really into drawing and really into writing when I have my music going. And then I mean I've always been like a writer, I guess. And so I'll be listening to music, and even if I'm not even thinking about writing plots, my brain automatically comes up with a plot or characters and creates a plot with those new characters anytime I listen to music. So that's kind of why I tend to listen to songs on repeat or like restart my playlist a lot. So I listen to the same few songs and I see that same storyline, so I don't come up with so many that it overwhelms me. Because every time I shuffle my playlist, it's a new storyline. But yeah. I've started watching TV or listening to like YouTube playlists more than listening to music while I draw, or at least while I'm at home. So I have someone talking in the background instead of like music. But I also don't really, I guess, draw inspired art at the same time. Oh my gosh! Hello! Okay. Trying to think. Why did they deal with that sprinkler? They kind of killed the person and left. Hi. I mean, I get it. Sprinklers just kind of die off on their own. Like, they have a time limit. But also, you're helping the other team get points towards their special. And cover more ground by not destroying it. Hello. Ugh. I almost had you too. Okay. My team probably needs to stop bunching up. We keep dying all at the same time. Okay. Oh! Come on. I'm out. I'm kidding. Okay. There's a person up here. Oh! That ink armor saved me. Oh! I couldn't get away. I guess I could have tried to fall through, but I think I would have just fallen into the void and died. If I remember correctly. Okay. I actually normally tend to hunt down people that I know when I play Turf War instead of actually focusing on the game. Like, I'll like intentionally hunt down someone. Like, most of my friends, like, I'll purposely join them if they're playing Turf War and then only focus on killing them. Like, there was this guy who was, I think, grinding for XP or something, and I would join all of his games, and I would just... wait. I think I might be thinking of the wrong person. I'm trying not to get their pronouns wrong, and now I'm worrying I'm thinking about the same wrong person. Her, I think. Yeah, her. I would purposely join all of her games and hunt her down. It was so fun. Yeah, that's fair. It's like you recognize someone based off of like the gun they're using or like their what's it called? Outfit, and then you're like, oh, I know them, let's go kill them. Either that or it's like you know where I am based off of like what I'm talking about. Yeah. I feel like it's a not really- I think I've seen like one other person use the hairstyle today. I feel like it's a not really common Inkling hairstyle. I need to stop checking Twitter while I'm live. I have a DM somewhere and I don't know what account it's on, and so I don't want to be checking Instagram right now. Wait. Except I do want to advertise on my art account that has more followers, or at least more active followers, that I'm live. I need to know what account the DM is on, though. Found it. Okay, I'll check it later. Doop, doop. One thing that I get easily distracted with when it comes to using the aerospray, though, is like I go through ink so quickly. Because I'm so, like, I know that my weapon is good for ink coverage or whatever. And so I purposely am out here trying to cover as much ground as I can, and then I waste my ink so quickly. And so normally when I go in to kill somebody, I like don't have ink. Because I'm just shooting so much. Okay. Cover as much ground as I can. I also know like all the spots in most of the maps where people don't usually cover. And so I go back and I make sure they're covered. Because I have saved my team so many times by covering a spot that nobody even thought to check. Like over there. Let me just move over here real fast. Cover this because nobody else did, and it's like a really large area that could save us later. There we go. I don't know how much longer I can stream for though, because my wrist is starting to act up a little bit. But I do want to keep playing for a bit, so I'm gonna try and hold on for a little bit. But if the pain becomes too much, I'm just gonna go. Anyways. Thanks, Streamlabs. On your team? Oh, that makes more sense then. Oh, it was a dynamo roller too. Oh my gosh, they gave me so much trouble. Dynamo rollers give me so much trouble. Like, I cannot normally fight dynamo rollers. Alright, you have the area covered, which is good. I was about to give suggestions for ways that y'all could like come back a little bit. Hi. Also, I like how Apple mostly communicates through emojis. Like, I'm not saying that sarcastically or anything, like, I genuinely find it really funny. Or not only, I think I've seen you send a message once or twice, but like, mostly. Like, you're just kind of vibing and then you're kind of like, oh, I'll send a message just because I haven't in a while. And so you send an emoji. Okay. Let's, die, I guess. I meant to say let's deal with this situation real fast, and I got murdered, so... Damn, one of my followers on Instagram who, like, hasn't been to any of my streams so far, like, they were interested. That is fair. I don't actually use emojis a lot, so that is a very fair statement. But, so I have a follower on Instagram who, the first time that I advertised that I was gonna be trying to stream Splatoon soon, they were like, oh, cool, can I, like, add you on your Switch so I can play Splatoon with you? And I was like, yeah, I'll be giving out my friend code, when I play Splatoon, so you can join me then. But, like, because of the time zone difference, it's midnight for them right now, and they can't join the stream. Or I guess it's 1 AM now, because they said that an hour ago, I just didn't see the notification. So, they can't join the stream, and I feel bad. Because they got all excited for it when I was talking to them about it. Fail at Charger. Are you just practicing other weapons right now? Because that is a fair thing to use Turf War for. I just don't. I feel like that would be... Wait, actually, that would be a really fun channel points thing to add when I get channel points. It's like having a channel, like y'all get to choose what weapon I play with. That's gonna be very chaotic. That's an affiliate thing though, and I'm kind of waiting for that. I mean, I don't even have 50 followers anyways. But oh, hi. But there's a streamer that I follow that suggests like getting high numbers of viewers before, like active viewers and active chatters before even activating affiliate, just because like affiliate does start putting ads on your streams. And so if you have like a low number of viewers and like somebody clicks onto your stream and there's an ad, they're more likely to click away because they don't want to watch the stream. So probably gonna wait a bit before I actually implement affiliate and any of the benefits that I get from it. Because again, I'm not really doing this for money or anything, so I don't really need it anyways. If you need to sleep, then go to sleep. I'm not gonna tell you to stay up and watch me play Splatoon or play Splatoon with me. Oh. Well then. I mean, I have to be- okay. So I have to be at the person's house at 10, meaning I need to leave the house here at 9:30, I'm thinking. Oh, okay. But at the same time, hold on, I'm trying to think. I feel like I want to wake up at least 2 hours before, not enough time. I don't know, because my hair, I have really curly hair, like really thick and curly hair, and so it takes forever to dry. And so either way, I feel like I'm gonna, even like if I wake up at 7:30, maybe get in the shower by 8, I feel like either way when I show up, I'm gonna have at least semi-wet hair. So I guess I do kind of have to wake up kind of early. Probably shouldn't stay up too late tonight then. Just depends on what time my dad and his girlfriend get home and if we play games tonight or not. Because my dad was jokingly hurt that I didn't want them to stay tonight because they went out to go eat dinner, and he was texting me about it while I was on my way home, and I was like, I mean, yeah, that it leaves the house empty for me to stream. And he was like, oh, I was hoping you were gonna say that you wanted us to stay and you wanted us to play games with you, but okay. And I was like, no, I just haven't had the chance to stream in a while, plus like you're not gonna be out all night and we can always play games when you guys get back, so. Okay. Ow. Sorry. My back's a little tense right now. Because I've been sitting in the same position for a while, so I'm gonna get up real fast, stretch my legs, make sure that my water's full, stuff like that, and I will be right back for any of those who stay while I'm gone. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Also, nice to see you guys chatting in the chat while I'm gone. Not in a like, oh, I'm glad you guys stayed kind of way. I mean, kind of, but also in a like, oh, nice to see like a little community forming, you know? So, anyways, hi. Oh, I'm already in a full room. That's great. I probably should have checked to see if y'all were still playing. If y'all were still in a lobby instead of joining a random lobby. That's fine. Okay. Oh, with the people that I'm playing with? Interesting. So I do have a random question for you guys. Just a genuine question. Like, do y'all prefer randomly jumping into lobbies, or do you prefer finding streamers and playing with streamers? Like, and don't feel like you have to answer playing with streamers because you're playing with me. I'm genuinely curious. Because... felt that. I mean, kind of same. Like, I don't want to go find a streamer to play with and then, like, not like their energy. Or, oh my gosh. That is fair. Yeah, I was talking to Apple and Soap earlier about how, like, I was playing ranked and I got up to, like, S in Splat Zones. And then my rank dropped like 2 ranks and I genuinely like lost interest in the game. Like, it was just so frustrating for me that I kind of stopped playing. So yeah, that's totally fair. So like I kind of jump into lobbies, I feel like, when I'm bored, just because I don't want to go to a streamer and then feel like obligated to follow. Or also like I don't want to be playing with somebody and then like not like their energy. Or like follow somebody because I feel like I have to follow them in order to play with them and then not like their energy. I mean, yeah, it's pretty tough, to be honest. It takes a lot of, like, please don't let me lose, please don't let me lose, like... Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, I feel like if I, like, with Splatoon streamers, I feel like I come across somebody and I see them playing with chat, and then I feel bad for taking up a spot with playing with them if I'm not a follower. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not fair for me to be playing. Like, I don't care if y'all play as just followers. I mean, as just viewers, by the way. Like, I don't care if you're following me or not. But like with me, personally, I just feel bad for taking up a spot as a regular viewer. And so then I feel like I have to follow them. But then if I follow them and then realize I don't like their vibe, then I feel bad about unfollowing or just being there in general, and it's just... it's very chaotic in my head, if you couldn't tell. I only squid bag if someone squid bags me, basically. Because it's just rude in general, and so, like, if somebody squid bags me, I basically do it in active revenge. Why play with streamers when you can just be the streamer? Me. Anyway. I mean, it's fair. Like, if I don't like anybody else's energy, I can just be my own energy and have people come to me instead. Like, that is fair. Like, that is also fair. I have obsessions and I have phases, and I tend to like hyperfixate on games, and so like it was full. It shouldn't be anymore. Unless everybody was just choosing new gear, so. But yeah, so like I think I have on my bio that I mostly play like Minecraft and Subnautica because that's what I was hyperfixating on when I created my channel. And of course, I saw the whole like roleplay aspect with the Dream SMP, and I love writing lore and I love writing roleplays and stuff like that. Oh, you can't even wait in the queue? Okay, that's weird. I can try... I can try just joining a new lobby after this, then. Um... It might make you wait till the game starts, maybe. To wait in the queue. See if it still doesn't work, I can leave and make a new one. Yeah, basically. I have never fully completed Subnautica, and I was obsessed with the lore, obsessed with all of the aspects of the game, and most creatures I can tell you little, like, facts about their habits and, like, how they work. And it's, like, I just got really obsessed with Subnautica for the longest time. Okay, yeah, I can start a new lobby. I can join a new lobby after this, then. But yeah, so like, for when I created this channel, I assumed I was mostly going to be playing Minecraft and Subnautica because I was really into writing lore for Minecraft, and so I was really into playing Minecraft with my friends and creating roleplays with my friends, like they did for the Dream SMP. But then my one friend that I was actually, like, we had like a really decent story going and like a really big server. We like split up for a bit because of drama, and so then like it just didn't happen, and then the server that me and my other friends, my IRL friends, have made since then, like, we just haven't had the chance to play on it as much. So I'm trying to not to focus as much on the lore aspect of it, but that's kind of the part that makes Minecraft fun for me, because the whole playing Minecraft part isn't as fun anymore, especially by myself. So I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft recently, and then Subnautica also, I have convinced myself I'm only going to play it on stream, and then I haven't had motivation to stream it either. So I just haven't really been playing a lot of video games, except for when my sibling was in town and we played Splatoon together. So when I finally got a capture card that worked, I was like, okay, I'm definitely coming back, and I'm definitely playing, streaming Splatoon. So, and I feel like I missed a bunch of chat, and now I can't check it because I'm mid-game. Oh god. Okay, I will definitely read whatever you said soon. I just don't want to die because I'm, like, not paying attention. So I want to wait till, like, I'm respawning or something to try and read through some of the longer paragraphs. But yeah. Yeah, Splatoon, I feel like when my sibling goes out of town, or when they go to live with mom or whatever, I don't really play Splatoon that much while they're gone. And so then they come back into town and they're like, hey, we should play Splatoon. And I'm like, oh yeah, that game. And then I get back into it. It's really when my Splatoon addiction comes back. But yeah. I just don't have people to play with when I'm not streaming, like I did back when I played Splatoon 1. Because my friend got me into Splatoon 1, and that's how I found the game, and so we would play together. And then, I don't have any friends that have a Switch plus Splatoon, or Nintendo Online. So I just don't have people to play with right now. So, okay, let me actually go back through and read this because y'all are talking a lot. Yeah, so competitively, I was talking to Soap about this earlier. I don't really play competitively that much. Like, I played Salmon Run with a server of mine for a while, and that's kind of about as competitive as I could get, despite, like, the one team that I played with for Chaos vs. Order Splatfest. Splatfest is the only thing that really gets me competitive, I guess. And obviously we haven't been having a lot of those since Chaos and Order, because it was supposed to be the last one to determine the theme for Splatoon 3, and they had like a few like redos of Splatfests, and I really got to participate in those because I kind of lost interest in the game at that point. So, but like competitively with this game, I kind of prefer Splatfests because ranked is just so damaging on my mental health, I feel like, if I get too into it. So, but yeah. Now I gotta read the rest of this. Yeah, that's understandable. Playing in the dorm. I mean, I've been in a dorm once. My dad's girlfriend's daughter's dorm, and it definitely seems kind of crowded, I feel like. So, I'm gonna try to keep up to date with y'all now, but I forgot to change lobbies! Oh no! And you've been in the queue for 3 matches. This is a very active queue. I mean, like, active lobby. Like, they're staying here. I feel like maybe the reason that Soap can't join the queue is because I can only have like 1 or 2 people in the queue waiting on me, maybe. That kind of makes sense. Don't track me. I mean, now that we have the Splatfest, like, we have like the colors and we have the maps and stuff from Splatfest, we can technically, like, us as like just players can host our own, kind of. Like if you had a big enough server, you could be like, hey, we're gonna be doing a mini Splatfest event in the server or whatever. But at the same time, it's like that's kind of hard to set up, if you know what I mean. And even then, it kind of turns into more of like a tournament, I feel like, is if you have like equal teams on both. Like you have equal teams on both teams, and then you have them battle each other out, and then whatever team wins the tournament wins the Splatfest. You know what I mean? So like setting up our own Splatfest is kind of more of just a Splatoon tournament at that point. But I still prefer the original catchphrase just because it was much simpler and I feel like fit the game better. Oh yeah, that is fair, the dorm setup thing. For the longest time, I never played docked, actually. I always played handheld, and I remember playing Salmon Run with a group of people, like my old Discord server. I'm gonna talk about them a lot, by the way, just because playing Splatoon brings back a lot of memories of them. And so, we were playing Salmon Run once, and I was having Wi-Fi issues while I was in my room, so I was like, okay, hold on, let me move closer to the door so my Wi-Fi won't disconnect as much. And I hear one of them go, does Cookie not know that it's better to play Splatoon docked? And I just always had trouble with docked controls back then. And also, like, I played in my room so that way I could call people and, like, not have my dad in the background. But sometimes, I don't know, I feel like with ranked, I like having the TV, or, like, the screen closer to me. It feels like I can be a little bit more, like, strategic, I guess. I don't know. It feels like I can play better with it in my hands. But also, like, it feels more comfortable to play docked. It's really hard to explain. Especially if I'm using the, what's it called? Joy-Cons instead of, like, a controller. I tried playing docked with the controller and I did not like it. It was hard for me, but playing with the Joy-Cons is a lot easier. You play standing up? How's that, actually? I've never tried doing that. That's fair. I just never had a private place where I could stream or call people that wouldn't have, like, my family in the background. Okay, I am going to leave and start a new lobby because I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, until I stole my dad's office, basically, I never had a place to, myself where I wouldn't have a lot of background noise to be able to play and call people at the same time, because the Wi-Fi in my room wasn't the best. Like, there was a kind of bad connection in there, so I would be playing with people and, like, randomly get disconnected, and it was, like, really often. But now I have this setup where I can stream in my dad's old office, and even with the 2 monitors that I have for my PC, I'm able to, like, call people and have it up on one of my, like, have the game up on one of my monitors, and it's really nice. That's fair. I mean, like, I'm not judging you or anything. Like, do whatever you think is more comfortable for you, or whatever you have the most fun with. Like, Ah! Chaos. No, that's fine. Like, I mean, I definitely need the music to play. Like, I just cannot focus. Like, I know I was talking about that. And if I don't know if I have ADHD or not, but if I do, I feel like that is one of my ADHD things. Is I need the sounds for the gameplay to be good. Oh! Like if when I used to play out in the living room more, if my dad was on a meeting, he'd be like, "Hey, can you turn that sound off? I need to be in my meeting." I would turn it off, and then instantly my skills would go down, and I was like, "Yep, I have lost motivation to play now. I'm going to go do something else." And everybody's different. Everybody does things differently, so that's perfectly fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my... Okay. I hear explosions, my brain immediately thinks, oh my god, there's chaos going on. And then I don't actually see the chaos, so it doesn't feel like chaos. Who is chasing me? Oh, hello. No, I had you! They were in my sights. I had them. And they escaped. Okay. Oh god. And zaps and their follower tracker bombs. Come here. Oh wait, you're not an NZAP actually. What am I talking about? There is an NZAP and it's not even the NZAP I'm thinking of. I am mixing my weapons up. Low ink, whatever. I don't care about low ink. Oh, I'm shooting at a wall. I'm not even... okay. Well, that helped. So I'm not even like battling anybody. I don't need ink armor, and then someone attacked me. I know you're here. Oh, yes, yes, I know you have better range, but I have... Actually, do I have better damage, or do I just have better fire rate? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, the curling bomb. Oh, actually, don't kill me last second. In-game brand? Not really. I don't know if anybody was here earlier when I was talking about it, but this look specifically is like Doctor Who, is a Doctor Who reference. So that's kind of why I chose it. I jokingly changed my name to Are You My Mummy and changed my outfit to this. And I was going to create like a team of people to also do it with me, so we could play a league and just be a giant Doctor Who reference. And then we never got enough people that had the gear to do it. My sibling actually never changed their username. And so they still have the Are You My Mummy username with the, well, they don't have the look anymore, but they still have the username, and it's really funny. That's good. That's good. I mean, I don't know where y'all are from, but around here, it is very hard for me to find people in America that know it, that know Doctor Who. I mean, my license plate has the, my other ride is the TARDIS thing on it. And then my boyfriend and his family have watched Doctor Who. But like, besides that, I haven't really found a lot of people that actually watch it. So I don't really have a lot of people to talk to about it with. I also haven't watched it in a couple years. Yeah. I don't know, I just kind of vibe with whatever. Like, this look ended up working and I really like it, so I kind of stick with that. Plus I purposely went through and got my chunks, so I kind of need my chunks. Dang it. And then I kind of fell in love with the Aerospray with the Booyah Bomb, just because the Booyah Bomb is like a really nice, like, team, like, effort special that I like. So, and besides that, I don't really care about stats that much. Oh my gosh! Hello! Yes, yes, you're ranged. But who has the better damage here is the real question. I've already said that like 3 games now, but... Don't make me activate my speed mode, where I zoom around. I don't normally get into my turf warrior games that much, but my my Splatoon games though. I'm very serious about getting my S rank back, but I also haven't played ranked in forever. You really want to throw that booyah bomb? Oh, there's two! Aimed right at me. Oh goodness. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I definitely started out as a dually main. Like I was talking about it earlier about how when I got Splatoon 2, I went straight into the hero mode. And I did the story mode stuff first. Oh, our sniper, is he annoying you? Are they annoying you? But I did all the story mode stuff first, and so basically they went through this like introduction of like a lot of the weapons and the different kinds of weapons, and so they like make you do tutorials with all the different kinds of weapons. So they introduced me to the dually, and I was like, I love these weapons, like the whole dodge roll concept is really nice, and so I played with dualies mostly in the very beginning, and then it wasn't until I got more into ranked that I tried other weapons. I feel like, I mean, the splat dualies are really good, I feel like, for killing and stuff. But then other modes just require different like ranges or different specials, and so I started trying out different weapons. And when they started releasing all of the booyah bomb stuff, I fell in love with weapons that have booyah bombs, specifically the guns, because I can't use the splatling. But yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't know, this Aerospray I feel like just fits my playstyle, at least for Turf War and Splat Zones perfectly. It's just that with Splat Zones, I tend to get killed a lot because everybody uses longer range weapons. So then I have to switch to, what's it called? The Splatter Shot. Okay, well thank you for stopping by, Soap. It was nice talking to you and being able to play with you. So if you ever join any future streams, I'll see you then. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I feel like I love the dodge roll concept. It's just really hard for me to continue to aim with dodge rolling. So, it should be !Discord, which is I think the basic one that most streamers use. So, kind of went with that so everybody could just test it and be like, oh, there is a command for it. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I've never really cared much for stats of weapons. I just kind of went with whatever felt right with my playstyle. Which, when I first started the game, I loved the whole concept of being able to run around really quickly. Oh, it's fair. That's fine. But I liked the whole concept of just running around really quickly and being hard for people to be able to aim at. Especially snipers, but snipers these days are able to predict dodge rolls very easily, so, you know. Yeah. People get kind of obsessed with the weapons and then master them. I could try dualies again, but it's been a while. What if I just shot it that way instead of trying to kill the person trying to kill me? What's up? Ah! Yeah. Oh goodness. Hello? Oh, there's no one here. Oh! There's someone there. A curling bomb that almost got me. Come here. Come here. Well, you were here. Interesting. That curling bomb's gonna hit me if I don't. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little focused. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I did try the bubble weapon, as we had a little discussion about earlier that we don't know 100% how to pronounce, and I've always just called it the bloblobber, and then I've been a tiny bit bullied for. But I did use it for a little bit just because when it first came out, nobody knew how to dodge it, and so it was just really hard to deal with, so a lot of people were using it. But I mostly stick to guns. In the original game, in Turf War, I definitely stuck to my roller, just because it was a lot. I feel like rollers were easier to use. I don't know, like, part of me feels like rollers were easier to use in the original game, and then also they've been made easier to use in the new game as well. Speak of the weapon. See, that looks like it's pronounced bloblobber. Am I going crazy? Yeah, the vertical flick is good, but I feel like just the original coding for the weapons was easier to use in the original game. Cause like, so the main, like, okay, in Splatoon 2, like the original, like the main, flick, I guess you could say, was like deep, like they lowered it, I guess, like the range and the damage that it did, so that way it would optimize the vertical flick. I hope you have a good night, or you're going to sleep, but you know what I mean. But like they lowered the original they lowered the original damage and like range for the horizontal flick, or not the horizontal, no, I'm right, horizontal, to optimize the vertical, but I don't know, I just feel like it made it worse. Really? Because it feels like they lowered it for all of them to me whenever I use any of the weapons, like any of the rollers. Plus, they just don't really have good specials that I like anyways, or at least like special and sub combinations that I like. Well, yeah, Dynamo is supposed to be like really good damage, really good range, but like really slow. I still find them hard to deal with though, even then. Yeah, so I just can't find any good rollers that I like, basically. Just because of how much they changed it from the original game. But when I first started Splatoon, like Splatoon 1, that's what I used mostly. Just because that's how I was taught to play the game by my friend who mostly used rollers for Turf War. Anyways, sorry for the rambling, of course. Weren't you- wait, Porus, so weren't you there? Wasn't it you and Piano, I think, that were in voice chat with me when I, like, half streamed this the first time on Discord? Where, like, I was playing it, but I was in a voice chat, but I couldn't actually, like, voice the gameplay, or, like, show the gameplay. So y'all were just kind of listening to me commentate on things, y'all had no idea what was going on. Am I remembering that correctly? I mean, fair, it was like a while ago, but I remember like getting into- I just remember playing and randomly getting into a voice chat, and then you and Piano joined, and I was just commentating on the game. Y'all are like, I don't know what's going on, but it sounds chaotic and it sounds fun. It's a very interesting voice call, I'll say that. I was just talking about how I think I might start doing like Discord events, maybe, depending on how big the Discord gets. Like playing games with like just the Discord server, and like playing with the Discord server outside of streams and stuff. And I think technically I can share my Switch gameplay on Discord too, just through my camera and so through screen share. Oh yeah. Oh goodness. Wasn't there someone over here? Or did they leave? I know I was being chased for a second, and then they left me alone. Oh, there's a person! You are an NZAP, I think. No, you're not. I lied. Oh my gosh! I'm being chased by an inkjet. Oh. Damn, don't let me kill the splatling, I see how it is. Yeah. Yeah, there are some weapons that just don't make sense until someone becomes obsessed with the weapon and like learning how to use it. I don't know. I mean, I guess if like I don't even know why anybody would have been like originally try it unless they just want to be different or unique or just because like the stats interest them. Because I see some weapons and I try them and I'm like, I don't even see how this is playable, and then end up getting killed by them. Yeah, no, not really. Then again, there were some weapons that like are kind of good, but not as good as some of the newer weapons from the original game that people still use because it was their main on the main game, or the original game. So, like, I don't know if I have the original weapon. I can look for it though. But there's a weapon that I did main for a little bit because of the range. When it came to tower control and Rainmaker in the original game, and I can see if I have it on this game or not. I know I have the dually version, but I don't know if I have like the original weapon. I feel like I bought it because like my sibling made me, maybe, or I was trying to see if I could still play with it. I have both versions actually of the sculptures, of the dually sculptures. Yeah, I don't actually have the sculpture, but I used to main the sculpture for a little bit on. Oh, multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. But I used to use the sculpture mostly for the range in the original game for tower control and what's it called? Rainmaker. I always remember finding Rainmaker kind of weird. Like, I think it was the first ranked battle ranked battle mode I ever tried. And just like, the name Rainmaker felt weird to me. I also didn't get a tutorial on what it was, and so I jumped into it, and it was like yelling at me to go find the Rainmaker, and I was like, what is a Rainmaker? What are you trying to tell me? It was very confusing. And very chaotic. Yeah. I used, up until the release of Splatoon 2, like, at the very end of Splatoon, I used the Octo-Link, or the Octo-Shot, mostly. My friend is rambling about space, and they were talking about, like, a picture of space that they really like, and it just happens to be the picture that was taken on my birthday. And so they went crazy about it when I posted about it. It was really weird. Yeah. I just remember getting it. I remember getting the weapon from the hero mode. And then I thought they jumped in the water for a second. I remember getting it from the hero mode and then like being killed by it a lot, and so then I was like, I wonder if I would be good with the weapon, and then I eventually did end up becoming really good with it and getting my rank up. I do like, okay, so I have mixed feelings about the way they changed the rank system in yeah. I have mixed feelings about the way they changed the rank system between the two games though, because like in Splatoon 1 it was like you have a set rank for all of your modes, you know what I mean? Like it was combined, so you may be really good at slot zones and you could get your rank up in slot zones, but then you could play Rainmaker and just destroy your rank. And then when they did it in Splatoon 2, it was like you have a separate rank for each mode. Like, I am really good in spot zones and not so good in Rainmaker, but I also kind of wish that I could just play spot zones and it bring my rank up, and then I share that rank with my other modes. Because now it just shows that I'm bad at certain modes, or that I just don't like playing those other modes. Or like I have to redo a lot of progress when I do finally find a gun that I'm good with in the modes that I wasn't good in before. And it's just a lot. I am not actually paying much attention to the game, I'm just kind of rambling. Also, this dynamo is giving me lots of trouble right now. Got ya. Ink, please. Okay. You have to. I love just sitting there like awkwardly waiting to recharge. Like it's so funny. Like you're out of ink and you just have to sit there. I mean, you could move around, I guess, but there really is no point if there's like a specific area you need to be in. Ah! There's someone back here. Oh, I somehow managed to dodge that. They still got me though. Yeah, that makes sense. I have been sneak attacked by a suction bomb once or twice. So I feel like they can be pretty effective, but also at the same time, a splat bomb I feel like at least for my playstyle works really well. Like you can just come out of nowhere and scare somebody with an instant explosion. Unlike all of the other bombs, just kind of like they have like a cooldown or like a countdown. But like I like the fact that you can just aim a suction bomb at somebody, or not a suction bomb, a burst bomb at somebody, and it just automatically happens. You know what I mean? Like it's automatic damage instead of being able to dodge any other type of bomb. So, like for coverage, I think the other bombs do better, especially the curling bomb. Just because it can kind of like travel on its own and then explode. But like for instant damage and fights, the burst bomb definitely does better. But it just depends on playstyles, really. Like if you're the kind of person to just kind of jump out of nowhere and attack somebody, you're probably better off using a burst bomb. Oh! Why does the other team keep managing to kill us before we can use a booyah bomb? I know there's somebody back here. And they fell. Oh my gosh. We haven't even had a disconnect. I think it's just a bad variety of weapons. I see you. Is that a dually? Yeah. I should have recognized it from the sub. I'm just not really paying attention. Where did they go? Oh, they have two dualies. I see you. I see you. Stop it with that range! Damn it. I mean, that's fair. It's a mixture of like what works better with your weapon and special, and what works better with your playstyle. So that's why sometimes finding the right weapon can be hard, because if you have like a weapon or at least like a set of stats that you really like for that weapon, but you can't find it with the right abilities, it's kind of hard. Alright, have a good rest of your day if you don't come back. Thanks for showing up. I enjoyed playing and talking to you. Oh goodness. Oh, it's a person! Oh my gosh. I did not see you, fella. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you need a weapon whose stats work with your playstyle, and also with like specials and subs that you work well with, and work with your playstyle, and also work with the stats of your weapon. And so it's the large number of combinations that you can't always find. So, like, there's a good variety of weapons to where eventually you will find your match, but if you have like a set weapon that you want to play with, like arrow sprays don't have that much variety, and so if you like really want arrow spray, you might not be able to find one that works really well. Yeah, end zaps work really well with range. I feel like splatter shot's a good like balanced weapon, in my opinion at least. That's kind of like my default if I can't get a good range with my arrow spray. And then I've also seen a lot of people do well with the splatter shot juniors as well. So, but that's more of like a gun perspective, really, like a shooter perspective. I need to check up with my boyfriend soon and see if he found his phone. He hasn't been responding since school ended though, and it would kind of suck if he left it at school. He hasn't been active in 5 hours, and the last message I sent him was 3 hours ago, so I really hope that I hope he has it at home, because if he left it at school, he can't go get it until Monday, which is gonna suck. Because if he finishes his schoolwork on time on Sunday, I think we're gonna try and make plans. Oh my goodness, he's speedy. Or they're speedy. Did not see that coming. Yeah. I mean, compared to the weapons I normally use, N-Zap's pretty mid compared to like splatter shot or arrow spray. It's more short. But yeah. And I know Porce doesn't really care if we're talking about stuff they don't understand because they just kind of like listening anyways. They come to my streams and put me on in the background while they work on stuff, so. To be fair, I don't think I've streamed a game they could join in and play on though. Like we talked about like Subnautica a little bit when I played just because they also kind of play Subnautica, but just vibing. Both of my mods are busy right now, and then you weren't here, obviously, when I first started, and I don't know where Esther is, and so I was just kind of here by myself until, Apple and Soap joined, and then they have both left already, so now it's just me, you, and Kerbo. Oh my goodness. Chaos has... Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of stick to my short-range weapons. And freak out every time there's a long range nearby. Like the, I actually forgot what it's called. Like, I think it's like the... Is it the Splatter Shot Pro? Or is that what the long range I was freaking out about earlier is called? I forgot the names of a lot of the weapons that I... Like, I have a few weapons that I try to avoid. Especially the, there's a blaster that's like the Moon Blast or a Moon Shot or something. That was like a really common weapon in Season 1 that I just did not like being near. Probably just because it was the most common, like, just because it was the most common blaster, and I just don't like dealing with blasters. And like, blasters that have like a blast that'll like follow you instead of moving straight forward, those really annoy me. Yeah. Which is fair too, because it's like, you'd rather kind of like build your strategy from day one than have to change it based off of weapons that you find later on in the game and then have to like master first, and it's just a lot easier that way, in my opinion. I can't tell if this is me getting more tired or me getting more distracted that's causing me to lose more. Or just me being put on the wrong team. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really start caring about... Yeah. I don't really start caring though about like range or damage or any of that really until it comes to ranked, especially Splat Zones. That's the one I'm more focused on trying to increase my rank in. But even then, I just kind of switched to a spotter shot just because it has more range and a more, like, reliable aim than the, arrow spray. Ivy, leave him alone. Oh, nope, and they're fighting. Okay, that's great. I just remember that Discord, like, automatically turns on streamer mode when I have OBS open, and that I don't get Discord notifications while I'm streaming. And so if my boyfriend has answered me about any of, like, his phone issues, I am not getting them. Like, I'm sitting here like, I wonder if he's gonna text me back and, like, update me on the situation with his phone. And then remember I'm not getting the notifications for a reason. Yeah, I think I really started using Aerospray more during the Chaos vs. Order Splatfest because I was, it was like the one time I was trying to build a team and I was talking to the other team people and they were like, hey, what kind of weapons do you main? And I was like, I don't know, I mostly use dualies, but I've also kind of been using Aerosprays more recently. And they were like, you should use an Aerospray because that's really good for coverage. And so I specifically went with the one with the Booyah Bomb, the one I'm using now, just because I knew that having a Booyah Bomb for Turp War would be good. It's always been an advantage for me, at least. So you get them all to scatter like that with a Booyah Bomb, and then you're able to quickly kill them all out and cover more area, if it's done correctly at least. Yeah. Oh, and they're back, and they're quickly taking it back. Oh, yep, there they go. I miss Splatfest though, and I really hope that they start back up pretty early on in the Splatoon 3 release, because I want to play a Splatfest again, like, while I'm interested in the game. Instead of, like, I was going through a Splatoon phase, and then, like, I got out of it, and I'm not as interested anymore, and then a Splatfest happens, and I can't participate, because I just don't feel like playing. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think I've used the Kenza Julies a few times. I just don't remember liking the special that much, if I remember correctly. Is it the special or the sub weapon? And I don't really remember. Yeah. I mean, okay, so like original dualies, I liked a lot because of Tenta missiles, because I mean, I've always liked Tenta missiles from. Wait, was Tenta missiles in the original game? Wait, no, I can't remember. I don't remember what came from Splatoon 1 and which ones didn't. But I knew that I liked Tenta missiles as a special, and so, like, that's kind of why I used that weapon for so long. Yeah. I have no idea how many more games I'm gonna play, because I do need to eat dinner at some point. It is like 8 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet, because the Dr. Pepper is somehow not making me as hungry. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. There are a lot of weapons that just, I don't know, I just don't like the feel of them, or I don't like the play style for them. It just doesn't make sense to me, but everybody's different, so they have to include weapons that fit all different kinds of play styles, so. Roller. Ah! With splashdown. Okay. I have quite a few weapons that I normally try to like single out and kill whenever I can, so that way they're not as much of a problem for me, and I can just do my thing while they're out of the way. The roller back? Oh, the slosher. Yeah, I did play around with Glugas for a little bit, but I don't know, the stats felt weird to me. That slosher is gonna get me if I don't do something. Okay, they got me. Yeah, I always went for something a little lighter, just so that way I can move around faster. I don't know what it was, but just the whole thing with being able to move quickly and get out of the way quickly was always part of my playstyle, I guess. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I expected them to try and attack me, to be honest. But then again, it is very common as a self-defense for a Booyah Bomb user to, like, immediately point down. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like, I feel like the most common I see is, like shooters versus chargers, and, like, those are the kind of the most, especially in ranked, like, those are the most commonly used weapons. But even then, I feel like chargers don't really do a lot except for defending, in my opinion. So like when it comes down to like tower control or Rainmaker. But I also haven't really played any mode besides spot zones for a while. Where are you going? I am down here. Oh, well, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. I just can't really dodge chargers that much, to be honest, but I also have kind of lost my skills from back when I actually tried to play competitively, so, you know, it's been a while. Oh, okay. Hi! I did send you the link, and I've been kind of waiting to see if you were gonna join or not this entire time. So, have fun with the mobile delay, though. Yeah, exactly. Like, chargers have, it's like you either hit it or you don't. And, then with weapons, it's like you have multiple chances. So. Wait, what do you mean be social? Like, are you on call with people, or like, are you out and about? Because if you're out in person, you don't have to be here. Okay. You see, my boyfriend lost his phone, but he's working on math right now, so I can't call him anyways. And, like, he's been working on math, like, all week, and so I could have been streaming Splatoon all week. I just haven't had energy or motivation, and then my wrist started acting up on Wednesday. It still hurts. I'm just making myself play because I want to play Splatoon, and I needed to stream. I've actually had, like, a really good stream today. Like, I had a lot more people, like, new people come in and talk to me than I thought I was going to have, and so that was nice. No! No. Not my Joy-Cons dying, please. I don't have any other charged Joy-Cons. If my Joy-Con dies, I just have to end stream. It's just the end. So I was gonna wait till I got hungry or I just lost energy to end stream. And now it's like, well... Oh no, they had a disconnect. Oh goodness. I mean, that's good for me, but I don't know, it doesn't feel as fair. But I guess it just depends on the skills of the other people on that team. Hello. And zap. Ah! That was the sloth, yeah. I know the weapons. Oh, that's nice. All my friends are busy, I think. I don't know. I'm not one to reach out, to be honest, because I have social anxiety, so. But I'm guessing that one of my friends and her boyfriend are at work right now, and then my other friend is at a Comic-Con, and then, oh my gosh, or not at Comic-Con, but like at a con, and then I'm here streaming, my boyfriend's doing homework, and my other friend is probably studying or hanging out with her boyfriend or with her family, so. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I feel like I get a mixture of like too much social interaction and not enough social interaction at school, if I'm going to be honest. Come down here! And I don't have a bomb at that moment when I need a bomb. But yeah, so sometimes at school I feel like I get a mixture of too much interaction and not enough social interaction. And so that's why I really like being able to call my friends online or stream with people, because I can get that social interaction that I feel like I'm missing from school. But then again, I get so drained from school that I don't have the energy to stream when I get home, and so it's a mixture. Also, Jenna, if you're still here, I have a babysitting job tomorrow, so that's fun. Yeah, that's fair. I have like so many mixtures and like hobbies and fandoms that I feel like I can get along with somebody and then they can also think I'm weird for liking something. You know what I mean? Like I can get along with someone for one reason and then I think I'm weird for another. So that's why I just kind of don't talk to people at school except for my friends that I know who accept all of my hobbies. That is fair. Like, it's a mixture of like the shows that I watch or like the kind of stuff that I draw or the games that I play, and it's just like I feel like because of COVID a lot of people got into gaming, and so like I feel like I could like get to know people through gaming, and then they find out like, oh, you do a lot of drawing, or oh, you're into Minecraft roleplays, and then think I'm weird or something, and it's just I'd rather not get judged, and so I'd rather not talk about all of my hobbies to people, but then becoming close with somebody means letting them know everything that I'm into. So. I still have Dr. Pepper in here. A little bit boost of caffeine, maybe. I think this is my longest stream I've done in a while. I did not think that Splatoon would keep me awake or entertained long enough to do a 3-hour stream. That's nice. I like that. I haven't done... Actually... Let me think. Because when I was... Okay, so I got into streaming because when I was younger I wanted to stream Animal Jam. And so even back then I didn't do that long of streams. And so now I feel like this might be one of my longest streams yet. I'm setting a record for myself tonight, I guess. Yeah, I feel like when it comes down to it, it's just like you gotta find people who are also into the same stuff that you're into. Like, I don't know. Like, if I find somebody else that's into Subnautica, right, then I'll talk to them all about Subnautica and just won't even mention I play games like Splatoon or Minecraft. You know what I mean? It's just, you gotta, like, it's weird, but it's also, like, it just depends on, like, how open they are to the kinds of games. So, like, when you play a variety like that. Oh, hello! But yeah, I was talking about earlier about how, like, I'm not really into horror games. Like, I don't even know why I'm so into Security Breach right now. I don't play it, I just like watching people play it. But I never really got into horror games until I found Subnautica, and even then I still haven't finished the game. And compared to other horror games like FNAF, like, it's a lot easier, and I could do it. Like, I've seen Jack play it enough to where I feel like I'm not as scared of the creatures anymore. Especially because I've done so much research on them myself. And so I feel like I could finish the game. It's just that I've told myself now that my current playthrough that I want to finish, I'm only going to do on stream, and I just haven't had energy or motivation to do it on stream. I need to find games on my Switch that I want to stream, to be honest. And, like, the main two I can think of are, like, Mario Kart and Splatoon. And I had really good reach today, I feel like, with Splatoon, so that'll definitely be something I continue. I feel like Mario Kart's more of a, like, I build a community and then see if people would want to join me play Mario Kart with me, then, like, see if that works. Yeah, that's fair. Bomb there. We definitely had that middle part. I don't know if we... Oh, we had that. Never mind. I think. Yeah. And that's kind of what gaming is for a lot of people, to be honest. Just a distraction. And then they find stuff that they're interested in. But if you can find, like, online communities that you can vibe with, that also helps too. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's better. Like, not better, but like, it's, like, it's good in some ways and bad in some ways, you know? Like, sometimes you kind of, like, ruined your chance to be, I guess, not really popular, but also just, like, a good, not good, but I'm not good at English, and it's my first language. Like, a lot of people feel like when they get into gaming, they've, like, ruined their social life and made it hard to talk to people or get to know new people, which for some people that is the case, but also for other people it gives them a new way to express themselves and a new way to meet people and interact with people. So, I don't know. Like, I got more comfortable with talking online and, like, having my voice be more public and talking in voice calls with strangers because of this game. Because I joined a Discord server and I made friends through playing Splatfest and Salmon Run, and I got more open to being able to call with them and just being able to talk to people in general. Like, I don't know if Jenna's still here, but if I had not met that group of people, I probably would have never had the courage to talk to her when she first called me, and we would have never gotten to know each other. So I just would not have had that courage. And the same thing goes with streaming, I feel like. No, that's okay. I mean, it gives me something to talk about and just someone to talk to, so I don't really mind, obviously. And I don't know if Jenna's still here, but if Porce is still here, she just likes listening to me talk. So they're just kind of vibing, and just being able to hear my voice is good for them. I don't even know if they care about what I talk about, they just like listening to me. So, like, you talking with me gives me something I can talk about, and lets me both be entertaining for anybody who's just lurking and just kind of have energy and motivation to keep going, I guess. Like, if you and Soap weren't here talking to me in chat, I feel like I would have ended like 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's fair. I know I've met a few people who struggled with that, and I just got lucky, I guess, with the friends that I made that happen to support me in the stuff I do online. Goodness. You're one of those, aren't you? You just kind of like speed back to our side and then like distract us so that your team can cover more ground. But yeah. I don't know, it's like I find communities within games that I like and then try to build one of my own to create somewhere for people to be themselves. And I've never really successfully been able to get very far. But now that I've moved on from trying to create specific communities within specific games and I have my own Twitch platform, I can do more of a variety. And so I can do like a variety of games, which people meet me for different kinds of games, but then meet other people just to kind of vibe. And just kind of vibe in a community even if they don't share game interests. So that's what I find interesting about variety streamers, is that they can build a community and help people meet each other even if not everybody in that community shares the same interests. So I think it's nice, to be honest, and even if I don't get very far, I hope I can at least accomplish something similar. Also, hi. Yeah. Are you actually just paying attention to anything I'm saying, or are you just kind of listening while also being a part of the conversation in your call? I'm curious. I am not doing well anymore, and I can't tell if it's because I'm more focused on my conversations and on my rambling, or if I just don't care. At least the cats aren't jumping up on the desk anymore. Oh, the bot did work. Like pinging for my stream today. Oh, I know you are. We're having a conversation. I'm asking if Jenna's actually paying attention or if they're just kind of like coming in every once in a while randomly. Then again, with how delayed that response of I'm here, I'm guessing that they are listening and that it was just like a mobile delay that made the response kind of farther back. Because it seemed kind of random for the topic I was talking about at the time for them to come in and say, yeah, I'm here, and then remember that they're on mobile and that it was probably just mobile delay. Oh, it's Paige again. Have I been playing with Paige this entire time? I see a charger. See, that's why I developed the whole like speed tactic, was so I could like dodge chargers like that. Normally I don't get that far though because they have more experience dealing with faster strategies. But, the whole reason I tried a whole speed tactic was to get around chargers and, splatlings. Because they get really annoying. Doesn't help a lot with brushes though, because they're a little speedier than I am. Oh my... Got it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I see. I didn't even know he was there. Is the charger coming back? I guess not, because they kind of like... I mean, anyone walking across that bridge kind of puts themselves at danger and just kind of, like, exposes themselves. I know it's at low battery, I can't do anything about it, I'm streaming. Sorry, I'm getting a little aggressive with my controllers. Oh, you got a stingray. I don't normally hear that noise outside of Salmon Run, and I got very confused. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Kerbo. I appreciate considering sticking around and enjoying the vibes. Because you've been kind of here for a while without following. I mean, like I said earlier, I don't really care either way. It's just nice that you kind of like the vibes, I guess. Lots of purple going on over here where there shouldn't be. Okay, got it. Oh, Paige is an ends up? Okay. Interesting. Where'd they go? Oh, on the stairs. Oh, it's just Twitter. I don't need Twitter notifications right now. Okay, this next one's probably gonna be my last match so I can go get dinner. Because even though it's a weekend, I probably shouldn't stay up too late because I do kind of have to wake up early to make sure I shower in time and get to my job on time. My babysitting job that I finally get to do. So I'll just go eat and then I guess chill till I gotta go to bed. I still can't believe I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. That's not normal for me. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Seriously. I normally, like, I think all my other streams like an hour long, and I like push myself to stream for an hour. Like, I kind of make myself stream for like at least an hour, so I'm not like streaming and then being like, actually, never mind, I'm not in the mood for this anymore. Bye, guys. I try to at least stream for an hour, see if I can get into it and like interested in what I'm doing, and then I just kind of give up. And then today I actually had people show up and talk to me. I mean, I have people talk to me all the time. Like, I have people show up and talk to me with most of the stuff that I play. But I don't feel like the conversations are as interesting. At least not yet. I don't know. Some games are better to play in front of smaller audiences, and then some games are better to play in front of bigger audiences. It just kind of depends, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably just talking crazy talk, and I don't actually know what I'm trying to say. And just saying things. Got him. The Splattershot Junior. They actually have... Is it damage? Or is it fire rate that... I don't remember. Whatever it is, it's normally hard to deal with. At least for me. Oh, I have oh, why did I go towards the bomb? I have the speedy dualies on my team though. I can get on top of this, can't I? Well, I can't ink it, but I can, yes, get on top of it. I put that in the wrong spot! Person distracted me. Arrow spray. Okay, got tons of missiles up here. I don't think they're an MZAP. Where'd they go? They were speedy. Oh no, they were a Splatling. Interesting. I'm so used to people using chargers and Splatlings for Stingray, to be honest. So I'm used to specials like Tenta missiles being on guns. Oh! See, I knew that would work. I'm so used to dealing with Splatlings. Oh, you can finally use your special! Goofy kept getting killed every time they tried to use their Booyah Bomb. It was kind of funny. Ha! I did not mean to come back and fight you again, Mr. Splatling. I am sorry. I can jump up there, can't I? Ah. Yep. Gotta come back this way anyways. Please don't go in the water. Thank you. Oh, that tenta missile was perfectly timed though, because it's gonna hit and it's gonna cause ink that we can't deal with. Well, yeah, that's it for tonight. 3.5 hours of content. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you everybody for showing up, and for those of you who were and were not in chat and just kind of came to vibe, I appreciate all of you and I had a fun time. So I'll talk to you guys later.